What's up, baby?
Yeah, always about to be on. You already know it's gonna be a giggle. It'll send me out into the wild once again, and I got a giggle for the folks as always. You can't send me out and not get one. It's against the law.
Yeah.
It's against the law of nature, man. It's just not in my nature to go out somewhere and not find something funny, even if it's about myself.
Can't argue with that, bro. I can't argue with that at all, man.
The other
How you
thing I
doing?
found out is that I'm getting old, man.
You couldn't stand it the whole time?
Man, let me tell you something. And towards that third hour, my feeble old legs was telling me, boy. Skip leg day, did you? Good God Almighty.
Yeah.
See, even little Larry know how I feel.
Yeah. Oh, you hearing back there?
That's my dude, man. You know I'm gonna hear him. Needle in the haystack.
Yeah, man.
We
There you go.
kindred spirits, man.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
There he is. There he is.
What's
The
up?
man of the hour.
Y'all ready to get this thing started?
Man, I'm gonna get y'all. We gonna get it started. I'm gonna get y'all on the floor for a minute. I gotta go in. I gotta tell you all about it.
When the weekend turns to Monday and the stars begin to shine, we're bringing you a message that'll stand the test of time. We got the wisdom in the building, keeping everything secure. A late night conversation that is positive and pure. Turn your radio up, tell your family and your friends. This is where the true community connection begins. It's a place for inspiration, it's a place for real talk. The most uplifting hour on your late night walk. We got Trusty Sean P, keeping everything on track. Deacon King Ace holding down the back, and God in the ship with a word so clear. Reverend Larry on the mic is here. Trusty Sean P. Deacon King Ace and your host, Reverend Larry. The mic is live right now.
Oh, good
Well,
evening, everybody. Welcome to Late Night Talk with Reverend Larry. Man, I am your host, Reverend Larry. My man, Trustee Sean P, back from the concert. And of course, yours truly, Deacon King Ace. Good evening, fellas. What's going on,
man,
man?
man. Let me tell you something. The
Yes.
concert. The concert, man. I learned a lot of things at that concert, and for a minute there, I thought I was getting punked.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, man. Because all I kept hearing about was Chris Brown and his dancer Lance. Lance and Chris Brown. Oh, my two boyfriends, Lance and Chris Brown. You understand
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
And I'm standing beside this young lady who has, the butterflies on the nipple and pretty much
Uh-oh.
nothing else. Everything else just pretty much hanging out. And she's been in my face giggling and laughing the whole night. And the other one
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
had her entire buttocks out with just nothing but some dental flaws in between there.
Oh, wow. Well, they were out there, you know.
Yeah,
We,
well,
you know,
yeah. But the thing
we,
about
we,
it is
we,
my
we knew they
wife,
was coming.
my
We knew
wife,
they was gonna be out there.
yeah. My wife talked about Chris Brown so much. The young lady's like, dang. I guess Chris Brown, your real husband. I'll tell her, oh yeah. Chris Brown is a husband, and Lance is a side nigga. I'm just the dude that, I carry around from place to place. So listen,
You're
hold on.
Benson's.
Yeah, basically, I'm Stedman. What do you mean? I'm Stedman. I'm worse than Benson.
Step.
So I get to live with it and can't touch it. So anyway, I'm like, check this out, man. Wow. So the girls like, so I guess if Chris Brown and Lance came right now, she's like, oh, I'm gone. I'm gone, and he's gonna stay here, and y'all are gonna take care of him. And by take care of him, understand that this is my fantasy right now. What God got for me is for me. I'll tell him what God's got for him when he comes around to it. And it was right at that point I started to feel like, man, what's going on? Am I being punked? Is this a Guinness World Book of Records attempt for number of voyeurs at a cuckold at a concert? You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I
Oh,
felt at that particular point in time.
oh,
I'm- that's
oh.
where,
Okay.
hey, that's
Okay.
where I was at. They
I
hurt
hate you
my
felt
feelings, man.
I hate you felt that way, good brother. I hate you felt that way, man.
And then the
Oh
worst
my
part
God.
about it is, even them two looking like they was looking, it was nothing I could do with either one of them by about that going into that third hour. And my, like I, these old decrepit legs of mine started talking to me like, hey, Sean P, Sean P, you find some ground around here, or we're
Hey,
gonna find it for you. You ain't
yo,
make it up
listen,
out of here. Remember, there's some steps to climb before you get through the parking lot and walk half a mile to the car. Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
this ain't that, man.
yeah. You want to skip leg day? Got you.
Oh, Sean P, man, they did you dirty like that.
Did they? Then they tried to run us over in the cars while we was trying to get out the parking lot. They had absolutely no type of organization out there. But you know what?
Above
Con-
all, though, man, how was the concert, brother? Come on, talk to me. How was the concert? I know you had your grievances, but how was the
Well,
concert, man?
that same beautiful young lady's going through that period of time that women go through. So the concert, because it was a lot of
Oh hell.
how the fires jumping up and the smoke and the stuff. So there was a lot of heat coming through there. Not to mention that it's a Ursha Chris Brown concert, so it wasn't a lot of snow out there. You know what I mean? It was rather hot. You understand what I'm saying? It was Africa hot
Okay,
out there,
okay,
and then you got a whole lot of behinds that was clapping together, so thunderous noises was going on, and that's drawing heat too because you got somebody's hot behind and they're smacking together. So I got all these things going on and all these smells that emanate from them. I'm getting old, man. That's when I realized I'm getting old. But then I started watching Usher, and I'm sorry, but Usher looked like somebody's, that weird uncle at the family reunion to be dancing and be trying to dance with all the young girls. It's, come here, I'm your uncle. That dude. That's what he looked like, especially when he started trying to, I don't know, he called himself popping or something. I don't know what the heck he called that. It was like a weird robotic movement that he tried to perform that I remember us doing back in the 80s, but it didn't look like that. Let's put it that way. That thing, he looked like Nipsey Russell when he was trying to be the Tin Man.
come
You
on,
understand
man,
me? It wasn't
come
coming
on,
out
man,
quite right. It wasn't
come
coming
on,
out
man.
right. It ain't come out right, man. And then on top of that, he don't come out there and Michael Jackson's "This Is It" tour jacket. I know it had to be hot. You know.
Oh, yeah,
Then he
I think I saw a video of that.
yeah, and then he took that off and he got on. He wrapped up in some Reynolds wrap, looking like a baked potato on a grill, and he's sweating like Marion Barry. Oh my God, man, it was horrible. It was horrible.
Hey, look, man. Hey, salute to Sean P for hanging in there with the young folks, man. Man, salute to Sean P. One more time, man. Salute to Sean P for hanging in there with the young folks, man. Bro, I commend you, brother. I commend. Hey, one more again, man. Salute to Sean P, man. You don't,
I hear you.
man,
You got to
you
give it
don't,
to him. You got to give it to him
man,
because
you gotta give it to him.
that's a young woman's and sometimes insecure, jealous man's concert to go to. So congratulations to you, brother. Congratulations.
Hey, man, it couldn't be me because
Oh, it's
I
definitely not
mean,
gonna be
no,
me.
no, my back ain't gonna let me be great. So I mean,
Nah,
I'm
I'm not even
good.
gonna waste my time going to see Usher and Chris
Oh
Brown because
no, no, no,
I
no,
could
no.
turn them on. I could turn them on the radio
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
or in my car or on my
I just let
headphones. I
I
don't
just
have to
let the
go see
wife
him.
go. I just let the wife go. I can't
Man,
do it.
one thing I learned is you don't take your woman to see their favorite artist and you don't,
No,
that's a man, and you
no,
don't let him go see a
no.
comic, because those two can get the draws off of him. Respectfully, don't take it to him, especially if they got a crush on him. Don't let him go see him. Don't let him go see him.
Man, I don't have a problem with that.
I
Man,
do, because I know
I,
the truth.
I mean, man, look. Uh-oh. Sean P slipped on out.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, you back,
Welcome
baby.
back, Sean P. Man, we
yeah.
missed you,
Hey,
brother.
look, man. When you've been together apart for as long as we have
He
been,
said
Larry
together
know the.
apart. Together
Yeah,
apart is crazy. That's oxymoronic there. I like
no,
that.
Right,
you
right.
might think it. Larry, Larry know the
Oh,
deal.
I know the history. I
No,
know
no,
the
no, no,
Larry
no,
history.
no,
knows
no. I promise, Sean.
from
His front
day
I'm
row
just
one.
being
seat.
funny. I'm just being funny. I'm just being funny. I promise.
I'm
I
not
don't
being
mean no
funny. I'm
harm.
being serious as a heart attack. That's
I
what I'm
don't
trying
mean
to
no
tell you.
harm. I promise I don't mean no harm. I
It
promise I
is.
don't.
It is not oxymoronic. When I tell you I come to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This
No,
is
but
the
when you say,
so help me
no, but
God
it's like when
part.
you say together apart, it's like
Yeah.
two butt cheeks. They together, but they apart.
Yo, it ain't even that close though.
But it makes sense though. Look at Rev. He gotta
I'm
get
saying, yeah, they at least reside in the same pair of pants.
I'm just saying. Like two
Hey,
butt
hey,
cheeks. Like
man.
I've never seen a one butt cheek person. So they
Yeah,
they
I'm
correlate
just trying
together.
to. I understand it. What you said would make perfect sense, but I'm saying only counts as if they're in the
Uh,
same pair of jeans.
But they
We
would be technically. They
Yeah, but
supposed
we
to
ain't.
be.
We ain't been in the same pair of jeans in 14 years.
man, that's
Oh,
wild,
that
bro.
sounds tragic, actually.
Actually, it's the
Look.
most beautiful and peaceful relationship I can think.
Hey, look, man. We had
Hey,
an
let me
interesting. We had an
let me
interesting.
stop. Let me stop while I'm ahead, Sean P. Because I don't want you to have to go. I don't want you to have to go
You about
lethal
to
weapon
walk.
on me. So
You about to walk into something, bro. You about to
look.
walk into
Look.
something.
I don't want him going Bruce Willis on me. So I'm
No,
gonna Denzel Washington
no,
Training Day. So I'm gonna
no,
take a
I'm
step
not.
back.
I'm not that guy. I just told you
No,
where I was at
he
with it.
can't.
Shit.
Look. He can't be that guy. That man took his woman to Ursa
I told
concert.
him, see, yeah, you and knew the deal beforehand. I'm like,
Yeah,
shh.
yeah. You
Matter of
can't.
fact, let me help. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna get you some backstage tickets.
Oh
Right,
no,
right.
you on a whole nother level with
Oh,
that.
he
You got
was
it, brother.
back there.
Oh no,
You
you
saw
got
the
it,
Yeah, I
brother.
was on. I
You
Yeah,
got
got it.
there.
You got it,
You
brother.
guys see the pictures, man.
yeah,
I'm there, Slim.
No,
yeah,
oh no, I seen your story, so I seen enough
yeah,
already.
yeah. He
Yeah,
sent the pictures in the chat,
I
man.
seen the story, so I seen the story, so I know. I
Yeah,
yeah.
seen
man.
this. No,
When
no,
I
no.
tell you, I was
I
on the
seen the
stage,
story.
man.
Look,
I was
look. I seen
basically
the
on the
story
stage.
Monday when we were on already. That's
Yeah,
when I knew he wasn't here and why he wasn't here. That was before
man.
you even said something, brother Larry. Brother
Yeah,
Larry. I knew
yeah,
why he
man.
wasn't here because I'm like, oh, them
Yeah,
Negroes dancing on
he-
stage. I know where he at
yeah.
now. But
Hey,
And
yeah,
we
I
had
yeah,
a
was,
good
doing.
I,
show.
I was
Hey, we
there.
got. Hey, we had a good show Monday, man. Your boy stopped by, man.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, I tried to catch
Hey,
y'all at the very end. The concert had just ended. Y'all was still on, but y'all had come off air. Y'all just didn't see me in the backstage. That's all you were talking.
oh, don't
But it's
worry.
all
He
good.
can make another appearance tonight. I talked to him already, so we good.
That's what's up. I want to see that.
I told look. I promise you, that's the way I word. I say, hey, trustee, want to see you, man.
Oh
So you
yeah,
better.
man. Oh yeah.
Now
Yeah.
he got some stuff he got to take care of, but I said, trustee, want to see you, man. He want to
Yeah,
see
Yeah,
you.
man.
man. We had a
He
good show
won't fully
Monday, man.
understand the position that I was in the other night.
Yeah. We had a good show Monday, man. We had a
You
Nah,
good
know.
yeah,
show.
and he got a few years on me too, so he like that middle age between you guys and
And
me.
then me. Yeah.
So it works out perfectly.
Right. I don't
Yeah,
think
man.
nobody up there with me yet.
But
Check it, man.
you're not anywhere too far off from greatness and wisdom. So I
Shoot.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm only person that been on the show that got me was Pop. And Pop showed up, man. I felt like a
Oh
little
yeah.
kid.
Yeah. He
I,
might show up. He
I feel
might
like I
show up
was sitting in the
sometime
high
next week.
chair. You know,
He might
the
show up
whole show I
sometime
felt like
next
I was
week,
sitting in
man.
the high chair, man. And we was
Oh
watching the
man, not
game.
the
We
high
was
chair,
chilling.
not the
Yeah,
high
man. That's
chair.
how I felt. That's how I
Yeah,
felt around Pops, man. Pop make you feel like that. That's how dad's
yeah,
supposed to make you feel.
Yeah.
yeah.
He called me today, man.
Everybody's good though.
Everybody
Absolutely.
good on this end, man. I had a busy day, to be honest. We still
Mm,
trying to lock things down with that
same.
sportsplex.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
you know,
same for
we
me. Like you and I spoke briefly
yeah,
earlier, so same here.
yeah, just trying to,
But trustee, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you something. You weren't here.
Mm-hmm.
You might have heard, but you weren't here.
Mm-hmm.
Rev Larry getting on that wizard train. If you want to
No.
talk about it,
Okay.
you want to talk about it. Let me make
Okay.
sure you
You
see
need
my
to get on it.
face. If you want to talk about it,
Let's hear what he got to say. Uh-oh, I don't hear him now.
exactly. He getting on that wizard train real quick because now it's starting to make sense.
Oh,
Got me looking over my
oh,
glasses like my late
hey,
great
look.
grandfather.
Now he
Hey,
picking up what we putting
hey,
down, huh?
hey, hold up.
If we had to play the oxtails with
I
smothered rice
said,
on the side and some green
hey,
beans,
hey,
oh, he
look,
taking that
look,
plate. That's the
hold on,
wizards
man.
right now. That's the wizards right now.
Hey,
That's the wizards.
Yes,
I
sir.
said that I wasn't on board with the
And
top four
quote.
because there was too much uncertainty. We didn't know what AD was gonna do. And the Wizards pulled off a nice move. And the nice
And
move
now,
says,
but now,
oh,
and
no
he gonna give
question.
you. And look. Once I say
No
and
question.
now, he gonna give you the rest of the piece. Watch
No
this.
question. No question. Yeah, that's a good recipe for success, man.
Hey, trustee. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna do the honors of asking you to do the honors. Ask him what piece made him get over the top.
What was it? What move made it happen for you there, Larry?
Middleton, man.
Oh.
Bow.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Another veteran on a team.
He back. He came back.
Come on, man. Come
Mm-hmm.
on,
Came
man.
back. People
Uh-huh.
don't people don't look forward to get traded to the Washington Wizards unless there's a reason. And I'm sorry, man. DC is it right now. That's
I'm trying to tell you something in the culture is happening.
and I'm gonna
And it's
tell you
not just with the basketball team. It started with the football team. It's
I'll
starting
say
to
this,
bring
bro.
different culture.
I'll go so far, Ace, and say this. If they are close or above 500 by the time the trade deadline hits, they're gonna be very busy. And they are going
Busy in what way though?
buying. They're gonna be buyers. They're not gonna be sellers. And we ain't said that about Washington in a long time.
We have not. So you're right.
No.
We have not.
No.
We haven't said Washington Wizards are buyers probably 23 years.
Man. Michael
Nah, maybe
Jordan
not
numbers.
that long. Maybe not that long.
I mean, you had the John Wall, Bradley Beal era. You
Yeah,
had
yeah,
you
yeah,
had the
yeah.
Gilbert,
Gilbert, yeah,
Arenas before that with
yeah.
Nick Young and all those guys. So yeah,
Yeah.
So I said about
they've had some punches, but they didn't really land
13,
like that.
We had a
13,
whole
14 years.
championship team, but we shipped them off to Detroit.
Well, y'all was sellers, unfortunately, and I never understood that concept.
Which is why he said they're buyers instead of sellers this time.
But they're gonna
Mhm.
definitely be sellers during the trade market.
I
Yeah, trade deadline.
I don't know though, because Trae Young is still young. No pun intended with the last name, by the way.
Yeah.
AJ DeBance is young. You got Trey Johnson over there, who's very young. You have Alex Sarr, and so based on the preliminary of the lineup that they presented, AD unfortunately will still have to play the 5, but he also have an actual 5 who wants to play a 5 in DeAndre Ayton, who don't mind playing the 5. He's just not a defensive big like Davis is. So their team can work. The coaching scheme has to matter. How the team fluidity of how they're going to run the offense matters.
And
how
who
they
they gonna run
gel
it through.
together. Say it again.
And who they're going to run it through.
Oh yes, that's very important too, because everyone's thinking, but because everyone thinks that. So how Darren Peterson for Utah is going to get the keys and do this and do that? No, they have 2 franchise guys there already right now.
Exactly.
As great of a player as he's shown in summer league, once he play against these top guards in the league, because he's really an undersized guard compared to the guards in the league.
Right.
Darren
right.
Peterson right now, to me, he honestly reminds me of a Tyrese Maxey.
Mm.
He's an undersized guard. He's quick. He's shifty. He can get a shot off whenever he want. He can get to the rack if he want, but he's still undersized. So unless he can step into that Tyrese Maxey realm, I can't see him overstepping a Cade, a Shea.
Shoot, I want him to get into
a
that
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson realm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't see him overstepping that, because now you're not only playing against because you're shifty and quick, you're playing against brute force, someone who has a strong foundation from his base. Because Jalen Brunson's not a high flyer. He's not a leaper. He's shifty,
No.
but he's not fast.
Right, right.
He's quick being shifty, but he's not fast, meaning like up and down.
No.
Darren Pete, he's gonna have to go through that as every rookie does to hit the wall. But then you have Laurie Marketing, you have Jared Jackson Jr., and then you also have Keyshawn George. All of them have had 20 plus point seasons per game in this league. One has been a defensive player of the year. So I can't see the rookie coming in on that team who had technically been tanking for a while, taking over that team right away, compared to AJ DeBanster, who would fill in a lot easier. Yeah. Because all he has to do is run his lanes, play his role, and he can actually fit in when AD is out, DA is having an off game. Let's say Trae Young's having an off game. He can still step up. Utah don't have the same error, don't have the same room for error like the Wizards do with them having the number 1 pick compared to him being number 2. And he's a point guard. Because I only named a few on the other side.
Right.
Like you like once again, you got Tyrese Maxey, you got Cade, you got Luka. Like he's going to be playing against guards in the league. Right? Yes. AJ DeBanster may not have that same struggle right away, but he will have it.
But I say that not land. His length is going to bail him out a lot of times. You know, his 6'9", 6'10", almost a 6'11" wingspan. So, well, no. I think his wingspan.
He's about 7'2", 7'3".
7. Yeah. The question. You mentioned you called out the roster for Washington. Yes. You see them benching Sarf. I think they're going to play Sarr at the 5.
No, I don't think they're going to bench him. But AD is more valuable from an offensive and a defensive presence in this league with the bigs that they have, because not all of them are defensive, but also all of them are not offensive. He's one of the better two-way bigs in the league
when he wants to be.
When he wants to be, and when he's available.
But he's been looking for.
That's the other thing. That's going to be. We got 2 people right now that are very integral to the team, and both of them are going to be an availability issue. Trae and AD.
And so those are your 2 max players on this team. Not the guys who already were there. Not your Sarr, not your Trae Johnson. But AD
you're going to have to play Sarr
and Trae Young.
Sarr going to need to get paid after this year, though.
Now he does, but he's sitting at a lanky 6'9", 6'10". He's not 7 foot. AD's bigger than him.
Right.
But AD does not want to play the 5. So that's where they're gonna have to, but that's where they're gonna have to figure that out. Yeah. And the only reason I say that because AD he's verbally came out and said, I don't want to play the 5. And he gave
don't want to play it. Do not want to play it.
But if you have but AD was playing the 5 with the Lakers when he had actual bigs, him playing the 5 didn't matter. When he didn't have other bigs with him, now it became a problem because he was the only big. And that is wear and tear on your body when he originally came up as a guard. Yeah. Growing up. And then he got this growth spurt.
Right.
So his mentality, just me speculating. I'm not saying I'm right.
No, you ain't speculating.
But speculating. I mean, his mind is finesse. His mind is still like finesse, not strong. And like I could see Giannis playing the 5 before AD. Respectfully, though. I could see it respectfully. Because we've had conversations. I've had conversations on other streams, other podcasts where Giannis don't have a post game. Cool. Well, he's averaging 30 plus without a post game.
Without one, yeah.
So they did a little breakdown of how, and that's fine. That's a whole nother conversation. But if I would bet my money on someone who's willing to play the 5 and be a defensive presence, I would bet it on him than AD, because once again, reliability and availability are the 2 things that we're unsure of when it comes to Anthony Davis.
Right.
It doesn't take away his talent. It don't say that he's not a great player, because I for one,
he's phenomenal.
I think he should have got the 2020 NBA Finals MVP, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day.
Right.
But at the same time, availability and reliability are the 2 most things, or 2 things that the NBA and even in sports altogether, especially when you're playing a team sport, is what you rely on. You look for that.
Sean P., what's your starting lineup in Washington, bro? What y'all talking about?
I ain't got one until I see who get LeBron.
I said Washington, bro.
I know what you said. I said I don't have one until I find out who gets LeBron. I ain't stutter.
Man, you really think dude got a chance of
No,
going on
but
still?
but it's going to make a difference in what's left. Who might get that?
So Sean P, I'll say
I
this, and
think
then
y'all roster already.
I'll leave you to
I
it, Sean
think
P.
y'all roster's already set, bro.
Sean P, I'll leave you with this. I honestly believe that AJ DeBanson will be just fine because he has a
Hmm.
nice quick first step and he has
Yeah.
a pretty decent jump shot. In
That
summer
too.
league, sure he's gonna miss some shots and so on and so forth. But as we all discussed like 2, 3, 4 streams ago, that you're gonna adjust to the NBA speed, you're gonna adjust to the grueling schedule, you're gonna adjust to playing against bigger, stronger, faster NBA players.
Yes.
LeBron is still that, but AJ DeBanson's not gonna get the full on LeBron segment that he would have got if LeBron was 4 years younger, seven
Hmm.
years younger, 10 years younger. But in the same breath, the small forward position isn't what it once was because in the early 2000s and like mid, the shooting guard and small forward position was a
Pretty
lethal
much.
position in the league. The big
Yes.
man position was starting to stretch out a little bit more. You started to have a little bit more frail, more finesse, instead of more power and dominance in the paint. It was all forwards who was running that. So your
Right.
KDs and your LeBrons, they're starting to kind of step away. And then when you look at your next small forward in the league, you kind of don't really have a dominant small forward in the league right now.
Right.
No.
If you're looking at just pure dominance in the position,
Right.
KD will
just
still
pure
be
dominance.
Yeah.
KD will still be that, I would say. KD will still be that.
No, but as far as dominant as shooting, but the small forward position was originally your slasher.
Another one of our DMV
Yeah,
products,
but
by the way. I
Right,
just want to throw that out there.
right. But now the game has expanded to where everyone needs to be
yeah.
able to shoot. Everyone needs to be able to put the ball on the floor.
Yeah,
It's not as much,
I think I
contact
think
that we want it to be,
I
but
think
at the same time,
Robert Ory kind of helped change that because when he came to Houston, when we started playing inside out, he started taking on that role out of Alabama to shoot that shot at that position. And he had to shoot that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then a lot of times the Lakers put him at the four, which would make him what? A stretch four.
a stretch forward,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I saw Sar play a little bit last year. Had him on my fantasy team. Did some good things with him. Won a championship, of course.
I mean, he's
But
solid though. He's solid though.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, Sar is
so
gonna be nice.
with
Year
what they
three,
got right now on their staff,
year
I'm
three.
pretty much I gotta go with young the Saar Davis and probably the boy George, Keyshawn George.
No, I think
No, he's
Middleton gonna
that's
probably.
Trey Johnson. Keyshawn George is with Utah. Trey Johnson.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Trey Johnson now.
Trey
That's right.
Johnson.
They
Yeah,
got the two trades.
yeah.
We got
Because
two trades.
because
I think Middleton gonna take that third spot though.
I think Middleton gonna come off the bench though. I honestly think he'll come off the bench.
What?
You got to think about that would be way too much offense in your starting lineup.
They spent some money getting him there, bro.
No, but it'll be way too much offense. The only reason I'm saying that, and just follow me real quick, and I'm gonna leave you with it. Chris Middleton being as injury prone as he is, not being able to play all year long, him being in a 6-man role could help preserve and save a little bit more of his career if necessary. One, but two, that also give you veteran leadership coming off the bench when you have Trey Johnson who can put the ball in the basket, Trey Young who can put the ball in the basket, AD who can put the ball in the basket, and you have AJ DeBansa who you want to see flourish and thrive in that. That's 4 offensive threats already in the starting lineup. That's not even me mentioning Alex Sarr because he can put the ball in the basket, but it also
Facts.
depends on what that team dynamic is about to look like. Because now, if we look at it, now you have 5 guys who can put the ball in the basket.
So you
Who
got
who
them
is
spending
going to
this.
defend it? I'm just saying, who's going to defend at that point?
What draft capital they spent to get Middleton there? Some second round picks? Because I think it was a 3.
Yeah, it was very
That's a-
low. It was very low.
That was a 3-team trade though, right?
Yeah. It was quite a few teams in there. It was very, very low, very, very low. Let me get
I don't
that
know,
for you
man.
real quick.
I don't know. I got him at the 3. But I
Well-
mean, whatever you put it there, whoever you put at the 3. I mean, we know 1, 2, 4, and 5. I mean, I got Sar coming in at five. At the five, I got AD at the four. Um,
So let me correct it
and
real quick.
Sar is going to help AD with spacing as well.
Let me correct it real quick. Chris Middleton was traded to the Washington Wizards in a sign and trade deal on a via six on a massive 6-team trade involving the
Gee,
Mavericks, Wizards, Clippers, Pistons, Bucks, and Grizzlies. He signed a 3-year, $17.6 million contract for 3 years.
Well,
17.6, 3 years. That's what a
just
little
to
bit
make a
over.
correction, as of right now, Deshaun George is still a part of the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, yeah. So Kashawn got a brother in Utah, bro. You know that,
Oh,
right?
got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, so you
Oh,
got
So
Krishan and
I'm
Keyshawn.
going with
Kashawn.
George.
Keyshawn is in Utah. Krishan is in Washington.
Oh, he's playing the three. That's who's gonna
Who?
play the three. George.
Now I got him as shooting guard.
Oh, so they're gonna put AJ at the three.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, AJ.
AJ at the three,
That's why I
Davis
mentioned
at the
AJ
four,
DeBanza.
and
That's
Carr
why.
at the
Yeah.
five.
That's why I mentioned AJ DeBanza with going against like LeBron and KD because after those two, you don't really have any formidable small forwards in the league right now.
Mm-mm.
And if you do, they're actually playing the four because of how the league has gone out to where
Stretch.
everyone's going to be a stretch four or stretch
Right.
big.
Right.
So your best bet is like a Cavaliers when Dean Wade was playing the three, or when you had
I can
Sacramento
get
Zach
with.
Levine playing the three.
I can get with that.
You know, like
Mm-hmm.
or even with my team, Miami, Andrew Wiggins playing the three. AJ DeBanco will be playing against Andrew Wiggins unless a switch happens or something. But other than that, if you're talking about like matchup for matchup, this league isn't like that anymore. Like most guys in this league don't even guard their matchup anymore. Most
Right.
teams now want to have a specialist or want to have a team concept to guard a lot of people, which actually began in the middle of the early 2000s.
2000s, yeah.
The early
So
2000s. Yeah.
so Sean P, man, what we talked about Monday, dog, is I mean, is LeBron really wanted?
From what I'm hearing, yes, and from what I'm hearing, no. There's no definitive answer for that. There's no definitive answers for that. From the player interviews that I saw, Draymond Green and Steph Curry seemed to be very, very excited about any possibility of being able to play with LeBron. When I saw the Philadelphia 76ers and their team and how, they going out of their way to try to recruit LeBron.
That's
There are
what's
people.
being reported. I
Yeah,
don't.
no, I'm
I
watching
told
I'm
you.
I'm saying actual player interviews. I'm not talking about what's being reported. I'm talking about what they saying out their mouths. As
I ain't heard of none of that.
well, you need to look
I
at some
heard.
YouTube clips and stuff,
No,
man.
man, I've been looking for that story to be confirmed outside of sources.
No, I kind of watched the interview, especially the Draymond during Draymond Green came out. He
I
wanted,
mean, we already know Draymond is Clutch Sports, so I know he trying to. I know he with it.
yeah. Well,
He with Clutch Sports.
I'm not gonna put everything on Clutch Sports, man.
No, I said
I
he's
understand he is, but I'm
he's
just
with
saying,
Clutch Sports. So no, what I'm saying is, of course, he want Braun over to. That's why he ain't signed his player option yet.
yeah,
He haven't signed his player option yet because they are trying to push. He's trying to push for LeBron to go to Warriors.
yeah. Can you blame him? I'm saying so. There's
Yes, I
those.
can. Yes, I can.
Yes, there's that. So, but at the opposite end, I'm looking at the reaction of the fans and others that, not media pundits per se, but nonetheless, those who do this on a daily basis are saying, man, he ain't making no decision because don't nobody really want him. He went
Yeah,
from
that's
he went from asking for a max contract to going down to I'll take the vet minimum, is saying that don't nobody want him on their team. I see a couple different things in that myself personally. Speaking from a business standpoint, if I know I'm not going to be able to battle for a championship, I want all my money, man. But if I got a chance to secure my legacy, yeah, I'll take whatever you give me because it's about that legacy is more than the money at that point. It wouldn't be the
so.
same. They ain't got a they have a
Shanti,
decent culture going in LA. But they wouldn't try and do nothing over there for real.
That
They had
phrase is not
Luca.
that phrase is not about to go well because now I'm about to have to ask you a plethora of questions. It's only going to be probably 3. So if you're going to tell me if you're going to say that if you're not going to pay me or if I'm going to a team that I know I don't have a chance to win on, you got to pay me. Why not retire? Unless there's another hidden agenda. Why not?
And the agenda is winning the chip.
Yeah, but
hold on.
hates,
I don't disagree with you, but the only point I'm asking is
he said he hates ring culture.
If you're gonna say that if I'm gonna go to a team where I don't have a chance to win, y'all gotta pay me. Why not retire?
No, I'm already on that team.
No, but I'm saying why not retire when you're already a billionaire anyway?
That ain't on me, man. That's a question.
No.
Nobody can answer that question but him, though. Honestly,
no. I have to ask
I can't give you an honest answer to that because the man's still putting up 25-75. I mean, I don't know.
Sean P, I get you, but that was your point to say it. So I have to ask, why not just retire when you're already a billionaire? You ain't got to worry about it.
I don't know. Again, that's not a question I can answer because shit.
Okay.
I mean, shoot. Let me say that again.
Okay.
Shoot, I'd have been retired. I would have been retired if it had been me.
I asked you 3 times and that was your answer 3 times. So I know you.
But I can't answer that for him.
I can't answer that. So I got to let it go.
I can't answer that for him. For me, it's a whole different story. Shoot, I'd have been gone.
Hey, and guess what? Guess what? I told you my question was only going to be about 3, and I got to 3, and that was my answer. So you're right.
So I don't like that, LeBron is not coming back. He's not coming back to the Lakers, bro. He wasn't coming back to the Lakers because the Lakers didn't extend him. I like how they tried to switch that up and make it all about LeBron is not coming back to the Lakers. I'm like, no, you didn't get an extension, bro. You can't look. I know you LeBron James, but you can't play if you ain't invited. You can't play without a contract, pimp. But that was our question that night. I brought up tonight. We were supposed to be talking about some boxing, particularly the 135-pound division, 135-pound and 140-pound division. But man, my boy Dreamer's pro, bro. Dreamer went off today, like slap off. And here's the narrative right now. We talked about Tracy McGrady and some of the other guys who were disrespecting Kobe. There's some other disrespect going on. Y'all check this out.
We continue on with the poll, with the report. It says Kobe Bryant is dominating ESPN Sports Nation poll, which asks who is the best player since Michael Jordan. It is no secret that one of Kobe Bryant's biggest inspirations throughout his career was the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan, dominating their competition on the court for nearly the past 2 decades. Kobe picked up where Jordan left off, entering his prime just as his arrogance was finishing his career. Shaquille O'Neal recently went on the record to praise his former teammate, saying that he was the best player since MJ, thereby prompting the guys on over at Sports Nation to open up the debate for the whole country to get involved. Continues on. Despite Sports Nation's Kobe hate, per usual, the country made their voices heard, mirroring the big fella's opinion. Quickly taking a look at the results, Kobe dominated the poll, winning first and second place in every state in the country. To no one's surprise, the second best player on the ranking was LeBron James, who was heavily supported by his Eastern Conference states. As a diehard fan of the Black Mamba, I'm going to have to agree with the results and laud Americans for finally getting one right. Other candidates included Shaq, Tim Duncan, Stephen Curry, someone else, but they didn't even register enough votes to be talked about. Let us know who your pick is for the best player since Michael Jordan in the comments below, or tweeting it to the Lake Show Life. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Oh, Kobe only started getting ranked higher after he passed. It's all bull. All of it. This entire thing is one big charade. This entire, LeBron, it's one big charade. And they all know it. You think is by mistake that when they ask NBA players to rank Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, they always rank Kobe second? You think it's a mistake? You think, no, there's a reason. But the difference is media is dominated by LeBron guys. That's the truth. So therefore, since these guys are positioning key roles and they're talking sports, they're making it seem like, it's just his fans that essentially run media. But back when he didn't have a stronghold on sports, the truth was speaking. Who are the Kobe guys in media? Name them. Who are the Kobe guys? That you can't even count 4 on your hand. That's the reason why people like Rick Bucher constantly push back on the nonsense, because he was there. He remembers. That's why we push back on the nonsense, because we were there. We remember. It's all bull. This thing of LeBron and Kobe, it was never a thing. Nobody thought LeBron was better than Kobe Bryant. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Even him. He said it multiple times. Even in 2012, when they were in London and they asked Kobe who would win in a one-on-one match, before he could even finish, he said, I would. We all knew this. This is why I don't take Gilbert Arenas and all of these people seriously. He with them over there. He with them. They're trying to beat you in the head and come up with stupid like, MVPs. Nobody thought this. They all worked together to tarnish Kobe's legacy by basically trying to move him out the way so they can push LeBron James. We all know that Kobe was the closest thing to Michael Jordan. We all know after he won his 5th ring, they were like, damn, is Kobe better than Jordan? These were the conversations that were being had. The GOAT debate started with Jordan and Kobe. And here you have evidence. And the year this article was published was 2017 of June, which was after LeBron won his 3rd ring. That's why I asked on the video we did on the reel, what year did LeBron pass Kobe? You can't get an answer. Name the year specifically that LeBron James passed Kobe. There is no year. Because he certainly wasn't ahead of him in 2017. He was not. And everybody thought it. So it was the bubble ring. You sound stupid. The bubble ring? You serious? And the other rings that he won on a super team? Are you being serious? You gonna compare that to what Kobe was doing? You can't be serious. Playing in that bum ass Eastern Conference, where Kobe was winning titles back to back, and in the process of doing that, beating more 50-win teams than Magic Johnson did in his whole career, and you gonna bring me LeBron James? You better bring somebody else. If you're not bringing Michael Jordan, I don't want to hear it, because that answer, it ain't him, and we all know it. And all these people on TV, they know it. But they're pretending. I can pull up videos of Colin Cowherd saying Kobe Bryant was never the best player in the world. And I can pull up a video of him talking to Kobe Bryant on ESPN LA radio. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have the best player in the world, Kobe Bryant. It's all a charade. This is why I don't respect them. Not one of them, I don't respect them. Because they're lying for a check. And we're pushing back on the and if you don't like it, too bad.
And just like that, he ended it. Dreamers Pro was on one today, man.
I ain't hearing none of that.
He was on. What's your take, man? Kobe versus LeBron. Like,
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Everybody loved Kobe because Kobe played so much like Mike, blah, blah, blah. I try to put the careers together where they match up, and I see one more championship for Kobe, but then we can talk about Kobe's teammates he had during his championship run might have been better than what I don't know. I don't care. I just think I look at the bottom line of what they basically were able to accomplish in their career in a 20-year span. The time frame that they had on the court that matches up together, and
Their teammates were comparable, but they're not close. The
at
difference,
all.
the difference that Kobe had, which is what MJ had, and a lot of people ridicule both of them for it, even Shaq to some degree, is that they played in a system that worked.
yeah,
While other players of the new era want to be considered the system. And so when you are the system, the thing about I said this before, the one of the things that people don't consider when you talk about
Repeat.
LeBron,
Speak on it, D. Speak on it.
one of the things that people don't consider about LeBron is that he's great, right? We'll just nip that in the bud before I say what I'm going to say. There's no buts. There are howevers. There's no buts, but there are howevers. LeBron is great, and I mean great.
Yes.
Physically, athletically, longevity, taking care of his body, galvanizing the troops when the media or the masses, the LeBron fans can gravitate to them and say he makes all his teammates better. None of Kobe's teammates had to take a step back from who they originally were for them to be able to win and achieve what they could. Because they played in a system, not playing with someone who was the system. LeBron got a chance to win after playing in Miami, and they realized, oh, he may need another ISO guy who can go get his shot, who can get 25, 24, 27 a game, and have a stretch big, have a lob threat, have shooters around him. Cool. Totally understandable. Isn't that the same formula we have seen throughout his career? I'll answer it. Yes.
yeah.
However, did he not have that before he went to Miami? Yes, he did. No one wants to point that out, though, because as James Book came on here before a few streams ago, he said he played with a Ricky Davis who averaged 20 plus points a game, comparing him to a Dwayne Wade, who's a Finals MVP and made his name in the league. If you're going to say he played with a Ricky Davis, then the coaching scheme wasn't available and LeBron wasn't ready to be the player that he ultimately became over time. That's fine. He also played with some valuable shooters. He played with another player in Antoine Jameson who averaged a double-double against him in the finals when he played for the Wizards, and they swept him. And they swept him in the 2006-2007 NBA playoffs. He had Daniel Boobie Gibson. He had Mo Williams. He had Donyell Marshall who could shoot the ball. He had Joe Smith who could shoot the ball. You had stretch guys, lob threats this entire time, but LeBron was not ready at the time. This is not shunning him and saying that he's not a great player. I mentioned that already. But what we can't do is say is that certain things that was presented was ready.
What?
Certain things are not available and ready. It's like your kid at Christmas time. You can give them a present that they really, 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 really wanted, and then you give it to them, they don't take care of it. That's all this is. LeBron has had teammates who could deliver for him, but his play style for what they needed at that time was not what was going to be conducive for them to win long term. So he had the help. He had the personnel, because what we can't do is turn back and say, you have a 60-plus win season. You have a 66-plus win season. You have a 55-plus win season, but your team is not good enough. No.
I can't say that anymore.
Y'all just weren't ready at that time, and that's okay.
Right.
You may not have been ready.
Yeah.
So in comparison to Kobe came into a very, very unfortunate situation, which he had to redeem himself, just like LeBron ultimately did over the years. How LeBron did it, people castrate him for, which is unfair in some people's light. For those of us who are fans of teams and not just players, we look at it completely different. Kobe played with Shaq. Kobe played with Shaq. Kobe gets, well, both of them to a degree, because there are real diehard Kobe fans and there are diehard Laker fans. They are not the same fans, by the way.
No, sir.
Because if you're a fan of the Lakers, Shaq was the one who helped y'all get those championships, being 36 and 18 and 35 and 14 in the finals. Totally understandable.
Yeah.
But we're not going to talk about the games where Kobe had 45, 41, 32, 8, and 7. Shaq wasn't doing that by himself, because if you're going to do a tandem, we do Super Friends. I don't do Batman and Robin with them. Shaq was literally Superman and Kobe was literally Batman.
Yeah.
Kobe may not have had the physical dominance and presence that Shaq did as Superman does, but Superman as Shaq, he had the kryptonite because he couldn't shoot free throws and not fall out of games. So
Could be in
you
the
have
game late.
so you have Batman with that mentality. Don't worry, I got it against the Indiana Pacers. I got it.
For real.
We about to finish this,
On a
which
bad
they
ankle.
did,
On a
which they
bad
did.
ankle. On
So
a bad ankle.
if we're gonna do a comparison of Kobe and LeBron, I can't sit here and tell you in an unfair world that Kobe is better than LeBron, and LeBron's better than Kobe, or LeBron's better than Kobe. I'm not gonna do that. Numbers speak for themselves, and the conversation we're having is all subjective. But if you have to have a preference, of course I'm gonna choose Kobe. But I don't mind the willing pass that LeBron is, which is why he's more compared to Magic than he's ever been compared to Jordan. That is not even a conversation.
Yeah.
To me, it's
Yeah.
not.
It's
I
not.
don't like I just don't like how they skip Kobe and move LeBron right on in when that glove don't fit, bro. Their games are totally different. And I'm not just talking about, you got some jackasses out there. Man, he got more LeBron, he got more rebounds than I mean, Jordan is a shooting guard. LeBron is closer to the basket. So that's that idiocracy talking. You feel me? I don't see how the reason I chose to go there because all today, all day today, that machine just been talking, trying to diminish Kobe's legacy. And like my man said, like y'all talking Steven Jackson. And y'all talking on Kobe's name because Kobe ain't here. But if Kobe was here, you wouldn't be talking as Jazz, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I lost respect for T Mac. Cause I was here. You know what I'm saying? I was here when we went up against the Mavs a couple times and you fumbled the bag. I mean, yeah, you dunked on my man, 7 foot. You dunked all on dude. Yeah.
Sean Bradley.
Yeah. God, Godspeed with what he dealing with. He was in a car accident, left him paralyzed. But um, yeah, man. I was there when you and Mike James was firing it up, but you lost in the first round. Couldn't get out the first round to save your life. You had all the tangibles, man. You had all the tangibles. It wasn't no you lacked this and lacked no. I don't understand how it's easy for us to see that T Mac didn't show up at times, which is why he couldn't get out that first round. But it's hard for us to say the same about LeBron. You know,
It ain't hard.
I mean,
It ain't hard.
collectively. Like the first thing a lot of people say is that 017 Cleveland team wasn't good enough. They were
And
like he
I've
can't, and that's
I've debunked that plenty of
yeah,
times.
he didn't carry that team. They was a solid team. You don't beat the Detroit Pistons
The way that y'all did.
the way they did
He had like
with
three
the
players on this team averaging almost a double.
come on, man. You
Mhm.
don't you
But
don't you
but
don't
but the other side of that, Rev and Sean P, and I'm gonna give it to you as well, Trusty, is that you just don't realize you just go up against a better team. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's it. And that has been my argument sometime, now, is that they're just it's so what, he's the world's greatest player, but you're one man. When you're going up with a team and the team is bought in to the coach's concept of how this is going to be played, how you're going to win, and they start getting their confidence level up, you just not going to beat them. New York Knicks, man, they were determined. They had a coach that was perfect for their circumstance and situation, a bench that understood that they was gonna get time, and stars that understood that they were gonna get rest and be able to complete games in full stride. Everybody bought into it. It makes a difference. Having all the chemistry there, it makes a difference, and it's not always there. No matter how good your teammates are that surround you, no matter how much your coaching is, if the chemistry doesn't all bond together, it's just not going to happen.
Man, one of the other things that, I mean, you mentioned it earlier, Trustee and Reverend, is that LeBron and Kobe's game style and gameplay is not similar for one. So to
no,
even
not at all.
compare them, to compare them is one unfair metric, but then two, how they went about playing the game is different.
Yes.
How they went about acquiring their championships is different. How they cultivated the unit around them is different. It's all, every aspect of how we look at it is different. The only thing that we're looking at is playing the game. LeBron is a drive to the basket, kick out first. Kobe is, nah, this system gonna work for me. I know it is because it did in the past. It's gonna work for me now with that
Yeah.
triangle.
Yeah.
And it did, but he was able to, get two additional championships after he got the three with while he was playing with Shaq in the early 2000s, lost in '08, won in '09, and then won in 10. It worked for him. But
And
LeBron didn't get a chance to realize what he actually needed that would be beneficial to his game style and play until he went to Miami. That is when he learned it. When the other multi MVP candidate, my boy D Wade, didn't get an MVP. But once he took a step back and realized, hey, man, you're the best player in the world. You have to play like it. This is your team.
I think that's what separates him and
That was the
Kobe,
difference.
though. I think that's what separated Kobe's last two chips were very impressive. Very, very impressive. And I think that's
Well, I ain't
what
gonna lie to you. That game seven was kind of hard to watch, but I get it.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
just saying, but that game seven was hard to watch. He had
man,
it was
everybody was
20, he was 20 and 15 plus on rebounds. That let you know his shot was not where
no.
we
I
thought it
mean,
was supposed to
everybody,
be.
but
So
everybody legs was going that series. The unfortunate thing is Kobe was still taking his shots.
I mean,
Goodness.
to me,
Good
that was
God
the end.
Almighty.
That was the
It
end of
was
the old era at that point for me. That was the end of the older era because you have to realize how many older guys were in that series alone.
yeah.
On both sides of the
Both sides. Yeah.
both sides.
Yeah.
That's not saying that Dirk Nowitzki was not supposed to be a part
And
of
that's
that
crazy because you done with the
Tim Duncan.
90s. You done with the 90s, but y'all couldn't beat them boys, man. You could.
All I know is it was a lot of guys from the 90s and
yes,
earlier, well, not even 2090s on
90s.
that team.
Yes,
on that team alone,
so and they couldn't touch them. They couldn't touch them, man. They could not touch them. So I mean,
I honestly don't think it's a conversation, but I do believe Kobe got a bad rap, and when he passed away is when he started to become elevated in some areas, which is even much more disrespectful because why didn't his game speak on the level which he already performed for us to give him that type of reverence and respect at that time?
Right.
Because when people pass away is when you get more respect, just like Michael Jackson. When he passed away, he's making more money being dead than he did alive.
Right, which is what they predicted, but
it makes no sense. But somebody else is pushing that algorithm. Somebody's pushing that narrative, and it's unfortunately the same thing for Kobe Bryant.
Well,
but now it's bringing out the
narrative.
But I'm saying, but it's also bringing out the true Laker fans who didn't welcome LeBron, but because they did get what people consider a bubble ring or Mickey Mouse ring. I don't take that ring away from him because if they would have lost that ring, people would still put that against him. So I have to give him the type of credit for it.
I don't think people will. I think people will do the same thing that we did for the New York Knicks when the Spurs beat. Like I tell people, like, it's just not us just haphazardly being hard on LeBron on that ring. Look, it was a ring. I don't say 3.5. I say 4.
I say 4 too.
I say
it's 4 rings. It is what it is.
It's 4.
Now that play-in tournament ring, that don't count to me at all.
That don't count for nothing.
No, that ain't.
That don't count to me at all because y'all getting the ring and y'all getting $500,000. Yeah, that don't count to me at all.
Nah, man. And you know what? He looked goofy trying to make it something that it wasn't. With a whole champagne shower and bro, it's only you popping bottles.
No, look, but see, he only did what he was supposed to do to enjoy the moment. It's his fans that's going to say, "Oh, well, he got 5 rings now." It's like, no, he doesn't.
No, and see, that's what I was saying in the chat. That's the problem. It's not that we hate LeBron. LeBron is a great player. It's the delusional fans. They almost worse than the Cowboy fans.
But I can tell you why they said that.
I'm telling you, it's on both sides.
Go ahead, Trust.
It's on both sides, man. I read it on both sides, and I'm a Jordan fan, and I'm telling you, the stuff they say about Jordan, the stuff they say about LeBron, the lies that both try to tell about, trying to make them both better or making one or the other sound worse. It's just so much
Well,
misinformation, man.
I'll
So
say
much
this,
misinformation.
and Draymond Pro said it today on another clip. He said Nick Wright, okay,
From
is
First
it's
Things First,
hard
by the
to
way, guys. He's from First Things
yeah,
First.
it's
If you're a
he's hard
listener and
to
don't know where Nick Wright is from, he's from First Things First on
yeah. First
ESPN.
thing first on ESPN, no, on Fox.
Sorry, Fox. Fox, you're right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, Fox.
yeah,
Fox.
Fox Sports, FS1. Um, but Nick Wright is hard to listen to because that's what he does. He tries to tear down Jordan to build up LeBron. And it's like what Dreamers Pro said. How many Kobe boys on in the media right now? There's not any
Well,
because
in the
it's
media, in the media today, there's quite a few guys in the media now.
not like LeBron's.
Not like LeBron's at all. But
That's what he's
it's
saying.
it's like recency bias. But the players themselves advocate for Kobe,
Right.
Kyrie, Tatum,
Exactly. Yes.
Anthony Davis.
Yes.
But you're talking about the
But
media presence
but what
themselves.
machine? What
Okay,
machine in
okay.
the media is backing Kobe right now?
I heard you. Heard you. Heard you.
Or
None.
even Jordan for of that matter.
No, there's still a
Uh,
few people
I-
that support Jordan.
No,
Still a few.
not that not that they don't support Jordan, but it's always in the defense of hearing some foolishness. It's never on the offense
Understandably so.
of putting. It's never on the offense saying, "Yeah, y'all know today Jordan." No, nobody's out saying that. Nobody's coming out saying anything Jordan has done. Jordan's not even in the league. Jordan hasn't been in the
And that's
league
why.
for 23 years.
There's your answer right there. LeBron is still in the league, actively performing. So of course it's going to be more people out talking about that than it is somebody who ain't played a game in almost 20 years.
Well,
And I think that that's an unfair assessment because
mm,
Jordan's career, Kobe's career, Kareem's career, Magic's career, Bird's career, Shaq's career, all these guys' career are cemented in the wall.
yeah,
Right.
LeBron is still adding stuff to his career, and people are trying, or people are still adding that as a qualifier for his career to be
and
better or greater.
it's already
But
cemented.
however, these are things that he's still adding. We're not looking at the things that's already there that's cemented that we already disqualify him for.
Right.
So now it does appear that he's doing other things to add rather than accept what is, which is why I had asked Sean P earlier. If I have a team that I cannot win a championship with, and I have a list of teams I could go to, why not retire as a billionaire? And I know that my career is already cemented anyway. Besides your love for the game, being able to teach these younger guys how to take care of themselves, if you do, but LeBron don't have that in him to teach younger guys besides his son, because his son was one of the first rookies he's played with in the longest time of his career. Any rookie on the team that he's ever played on, he's wanted them gone and had them traded.
They want to develop.
So
And
that's
don't
why I asked that
realize
question. But like Sean P said, he don't have that answer because it's a valid question, but none of us actually have the answer, but it's just a question to ask. If
Right.
you don't even have an opportunity to win where you go, why are you still playing?
right.
That means you want to have your last hoorah and you want to go somewhere where you can get that respectfully, which a comment came out from LeBron's camp that whatever team he goes to, he wants to be appreciated and celebrated. That was the actual quote.
Yeah.
So that means this could be his last hoorah,
This is
or
his last go.
no, it
This
could
his
be,
last season.
or he's just selling wolf tickets.
Yeah, but Paul, Rich Paul already said that this is not his last hoorah. He said so because that narrative came out. Is this going to be LeBron's last? And Rich Paul came out and said, "Who said that? This is not our farewell tour.
You
We're
may
going to
not
go."
want it to be, but you know what? Rich Paul
Yes.
ain't got LeBron's body. He ain't waking up inside that 6'8", 240-pound frame after the wear
Uh,
and tears on it. He
yeah,
not going.
but
He not the one that's got to get up early and eat that daggone raw egg and then go take that daggone treadmill run so he can warm himself up for his workout and plan that diet all day long. He not the
Yeah,
one that's gonna miss out on any of his kids and none of
but
their
they
sports
but
events
they're
and stuff like that.
meticulous. They're meticulous on what they do and how they move. And that's
Hmm.
why I call it the clutch sports machine. They're very meticulous. They're very smart at how they move, and they move very calculated. Hey, I applaud that and I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even
I'm
as
not
smooth
mad.
as you are, there are times when you might speak out of place, man.
Yeah, well, he's still talking with
Yeah,
a podcast in a podcast. So, somebody approving it
yeah.
or somebody's allowing it, you know.
So he trying to speak it into existence.
I don't know. I think he was out of bounds for trying to get Austin Reeves traded because that
Well,
narrative was obvious. You want that kid out the way because he's a threat.
and the sad thing about it is Austin Reeves thanked LeBron for the development of his game. He wouldn't
Yeah.
be the player he has become if it had not been for LeBron. So for him to go back and do that, that's a real sucker move right there.
What do y'all have the Lakers, man? Real talk. With LeBron out and the Mayo team, Mayo squad, where y'all have them Lakers at, man?
We can't do not the Mayo team.
Man.
I mean, they got a few brothers over there, so it's gonna be black and mayo, or smothered mayo, or peppered mayo, or
Probably
Louisiana hot sauce
Pepper.
mayo. It got to be something, but it can't just not the Mayo team, not the Mayo team. I can't.
Bro,
I
you
want
gonna
y'all.
have straight Mayo in the starting lineup, though, bro.
I mean, just throw a little mustard in there because
Showtime.
they got some brothers over there. I mean, you got to do something, man. Like, not just come on, we can't do
Hey,
it like that.
The
that's
snow
Palinka.
time Lakers.
Close snow time.
This nigga said snow time. I'm dead.
Let's go.
We're gonna get ready. We
Snow
getting ready
time.
to showtime. It's snow time in LA.
Snow time.
My
Bro,
boy said snow
I
time. I'm
keep
dead.
telling y'all, bro, I think they gonna
Give me
be
a second.
good,
Give me a
man.
second. I'm gonna be laughing loud on this camera.
Man, I think they're gonna be good, man. I'm for real.
Hey, I
I,
don't know.
hey,
We're gonna
I
see.
got I got them better than Denver, man.
I hear that this is
I,
gonna be
You
the
said you got
first
them better
time
than who?
California, first time Southern California gonna be known for snow-capped mountains. They're gonna have ski tournaments out there.
Trustee, did you hear what he said?
yeah,
Mm,
I said
yeah.
that.
He said he got them better than Denver.
I got them better than Denver, bro.
Oh no, you tripping. You tripping.
I'm serious.
How you gonna have them better than a team that's already well orchestrated together?
Not your
They
average
falling apart
ain't
over
your
there,
average
bro.
brand of snowflakes that fell.
Bro, it's not. I'm telling, like, they not just your average snowflakes. That's facts,
I'm just asking you. You have them better than a team that is already well established and have won a championship only
bro.
2 to 3 years
Because of
removed.
the
I'm only
caliber.
asking. I'm only asking because when
Yeah.
we revisit this, them words gonna probably have to be eaten. Because if I'm
No,
wrong,
man.
I gotta eat my words too.
Hey, head to head, they gonna beat Denver, bro. I see that.
Oh, in the regular season, but if they play in the playoff series, you think they're gonna beat them in the playoff series?
Yes, sir. Lakers in
With
six.
with a healthy Peyton Watson, Eric Gordon, Cam Johnson,
Lakers
Christian
in
Braun,
six. Lakers in
and
six,
Jamal
bro.
Murray. A team who know where everybody's spots are on the floor.
Lakers
You're
in
telling
six,
me the
big
Lakers
dog.
are gonna beat the Denver Nuggets? They
In
don't. They
six.
already don't have nobody that can guard Jokic, so I didn't even bring him up.
In six.
And JJ Redick gonna coach him to it.
But we're gonna have to bet on this one. We're gonna have to because
I
I
hope
don't
it.
believe I don't
I
believe
hope.
you. I don't believe you really believe this.
I hope it happens, man. But I don't have. I'm not that high on Denver right now.
You weren't that high on the Wizards either until they signed Chris Middleton.
Facts.
But you're bringing up a team where a Hobble Luka is coming over. They have a Walker Kessler who only played 5 games last year. You don't know what you're going to get from Cornette. I mean, Cornette, Lord.
You already know what we getting from Cornette. we know exactly what we getting from Cornette.
You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get from Dr. Connect. And then you don't know what you're going to get from LaRavia being in the starting lineup because Connect didn't play much last year. They're about to go up against a formidable team in Denver. Now you have a
Where's
Quinn.
Cornette,
Now you
man?
have a Quinn Grimes, and you have a Colin Sexton coming off your bench.
Ooh.
But we're talking about Denver, who's well established in the league. They've been a top 3 seed in this league for the last 5 years or so. And you're telling me a team that we are unsure of is already going to be better than them?
Like Trusty Sean P. say, man, they don't
They're
have
not
your
even better
average.
than Denver on paper.
Man, they
That was
don't. Man,
that was a conversation we was having at least about the Wizards.
bro,
The Wizards are at
bro.
least better than other teams in the East on paper. The Lakers are not better than half the teams on paper.
I got them up there, bro. I got them.
So what teams right now? Because since you win here, we got to go there. What teams
Hey,
in the West?
because we ain't talked about the West. We've been all
What?
in the East.
No, we've talked about the West a little bit. We haven't just
I
dove
mean, but
into
the
it.
East been the busiest, so we've been on the East.
No, the West been busy. We just ain't got to it yet. But we got time on this Wednesday to talk about the West.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
What
was the West
teams?
one?
What teams on the West? Since you don't have Denver being who you believe they supposed to be, because they've shown
Man,
us
you're
over
not
the
gonna
last
like.
few
You're
years.
not gonna like where I got Denver, bro.
It don't bother me because I'll debunk it if I got to, or I'm agree with you when you're right.
Oh no, you ain't finna
So
agree with
what
this.
teams are you having above?
Because you
the-
high
what-
on Denver.
No, I'm high. I'm high on the sense of habit and what we've seen throughout history.
6 seed.
Denver being the 6th seed. So what 5 teams do you see above them?
OKC, Spurs, Rockets, Lakers. I gotta pray on 5.
So Rockets, Lakers already out of there. I could throw Minnesota in there.
Too much uncertainty.
The Lakers got more uncertainty.
No, they actually got proven guys over there, dog.
We are going to see in history over the last 25 years an all-white lineup that we've never seen before. And it's not about race, but that's what the conversation is going to end up being about. And I'm going to be the first person to say it.
Hey man, Team Mayo gonna do that, man. I'm telling you, dog.
So you're literally going to sit here and tell me they're better than Portland? No.
Yeah.
Okay. They're better than Denver. You already said you believe that they're better than Denver. You said that they're better than Minnesota when Minnesota has gotten better every day. That's
Minnesota
3 teams. That's 3 teams that
but
fill
Minnesota has fallen off with this last move, bro. Who gonna rebound the ball, man? When you put 2 elbows up on the Gobert, bro. Gobert not finna average no 20 rebounds this year, dog.
I cannot believe what's happening right now.
I'm just saying, man.
This is late night talk with Reverend Larry, man.
I cannot believe
Hey,
what's happening right now.
where the rebounds coming from, man? Come on, Ace, talk to me. Where the rebounds coming at for Minnesota, dog?
Hey, well, look. Y'all need to talk to James Bull because I said the same thing. And he said they don't need no rebounding. They got all the scoring they need. They need the defense.
No.
They got the shooting they need so Ant could start going off. It's like, no, that ain't it.
No, that ain't it, dog.
I know that ain't it.
Yeah, they lost me. They lost me when they got rid of Nas. Now I heard somebody's concept of why Nas lost his spot, but nah, bro, that ain't. Come on, bro. No, man. No, I got Minnesota in the play-in, 7 seed. I got Golden State unless they make a splash. I got Golden State as an 8 seed.
I don't see the Lakers being better than Portland this year, knowing that they're getting Dame back and they're more guard play than anything. The Lakers gonna have a hard time defending because they're not a defensive team. The team currently constructed and orchestrated right now, they're not a defensive team. Portland is going to be a very explosive and exciting team to watch. So I can't see the Lakers being a better team than them. I could somewhat agree with you on Houston, But there's a lot of uncertainty there, knowing that Fred VanVleet may or may not be remaining there. And then they just got Marcus Smart, who could be your potential starting point guard. So that means if he's not coming off the bench, that means Fred VanVleet would, or Amin Thompson would. But Amin Thompson was the non-tradable asset in rumors and in trade conversations. So I can't see them being better than them. But I can't see Denver being no 6 seed, third or fourth best. Sure, I can't see the Lakers being better than Denver. Not with a team where you don't know what you're gonna get from them. They lack the defensive depth that they need. They have a bunch of offensive players. Colin Sexton is actually your better defender, and he's coming off the bench. Now, what? Colin Sexton is one of your better defensive guards. Walker Kessler is a decent big at the rim, but once again, he only played 5 games last year, so you really don't know what you're going to get from him.
But
from
he was
from a
like
totality sense, though.
he was like Giannis though. They put him on the shelf because they were tanking trying to get.
I don't think they
AJ.
put him on the shelf. I think he was already on the shelf because he was injured.
No, he was already on the shelf, but he was like Giannis. He could have played the last 2 months of the season. They were talking about that. Utah handled him the same way that Milwaukee handled Giannis. Giannis could have played the last 2 months of the season.
I don't even see the Lakers being better than Phoenix. I don't even see the Lakers being better than Phoenix. The only way they would be is because Luka is just that great. I don't even see them being better than Phoenix. Hell, Dallas could make a big jump, and Utah for sure would potentially make a big jump. So I can't see the Lakers being better than those few teams that I mentioned, but that's just preliminary, just preliminary thinking right now. Clearly, we can be wrong because Utah themselves, they have a heck of a lineup. Like you have Lauri Markkinen, you have Triple J, you still have Ace Bailey, who's projected to come off the bench. You have Keyshawn George. You have your draft pick of Peterson. That team is loaded when you think about it. That Utah Jazz team is loaded. But it's what other plans does the franchise have for them not to be considered tanking again or not to be a playoff team? Because they have the team and the personnel from what is orchestrated right now. Even Collier coming off the bench as their their backup point guard to monitor and control the court and the floor. I just can't see it. Clearly, Memphis and Sacramento are at the bottom. New Orleans, we have no clue what they're doing. And Golden State is trying to make a push for LeBron for them to create this old age super team. In which, if they were to do that, it would be awesome for the fanfare to see it. But from a winning aspect over time, as we look at it and see it come to fruition, it may not develop like we want if that's their Golden
It's
State
not a
team.
winning. It's not going to be a winning recipe, bro. That's not. I
Talking about Golden
hate
State.
that. Yeah, I hate they spending all their energy on that because that's not going to be that's not a winning formula at all.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head about Portland. I mean, excuse me, not Portland, but the bottom feeders. I see Utah really playing for that 9th spot. I see Portland making a jump. So what I do, I will put Denver in the 5th spot, and I put Portland at 6th spot.
Okay.
I will do that. But I think honestly, Denver has regressed in the offseason. I think they have regressed a little bit, and I think we're going to see it this season. I don't think we're going to see that energetic Denver squad because they didn't address a few things in the offseason like they should have. They got to get younger in some spots. But not at all saying they're not there. I just think that this Lakers team is yeah, they the Mayo squad, but they're not your average Mayo like Sean P said. They're a nice upper echelon team, man. Kessler is gonna kill this year, for real. Definitely finna kill this year, and I think Sexton is gonna be huge, and Grimes gonna be huge. Who's at that 3 right now? I thought Grimes would be at day 3.
You talking about for
The Lakers.
Dalton Connect or Laravia? They can interchange them because they're around the same height.
Yeah, they done with the Connect though. Connect is cooked.
No, but he was the projected small forward or power forward for their lineup.
Coming season,
Yes, that's what was part of the Mayo
I only
lineup.
saw I only saw 3, but
Oh
hey,
no, they had an all what they had a all five all star or not all star. They had an all starting Caucasian lineup with Dalton Connect and Laravia filling in with Walker Kessler, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic. That was it.
I just saw the 3, so this is new to me. I don't see Dalton Connect. I think he's unconnected. I think he's still butthurt over that trade that didn't go through because he ain't been shooting the same since. I had Grimes holding that 3 spot down, but if you saying they're gonna put
But
Dalton Connect,
Grimes is he would be an undersized small forward. He's more of a shooting guard than he is a small forward.
he played some 3 in the in off the bench in Philly.
Yeah, he
Played some
did,
3.
but he was playing out of position though, because that's not his game. He's a scoring. He's a scoring
No,
two.
he's a shoot. Yeah, he's a scoring. Yeah, no
Yeah,
question.
he's not a
He
three. He's not
ate.
a three at
Yeah,
all.
he ate us alive.
Yeah, he's not a three at all. I would have put
I'm
VJ.
surprised.
I would have put a VJ Edgecombe at that spot
I'm
before him.
I'm surprised that Grimes didn't get a contract the year before last. Year
That's the
before this
same.
last.
That's the same thing that happened to McCain before he went to OKC. Philly didn't offer it to him. Daryl Morey, the mad scientist, you call him.
Yeah. Never
And then
mind. I
let
know.
then let McCain go, and McCain was going off in the playoffs. That's why they let ISO Joe. That's why they let Isaiah Joe go, because they
You know
have
what?
AJ Mitchell and McCain over there going crazy.
Don't sleep on Phoenix either.
I brought up Phoenix. I put Phoenix ahead of the Lakers.
No,
I
I
said
won't do
that.
that. I won't do that.
I will.
Nah, Larry think they got the Grey Poupon mayonnaise going on over there in LA.
Hey, you got somebody waiting, man.
Come on, man.
This what you've been waiting on, trustee. This what you've been waiting on,
Breathe.
trustee.
Oh man.
P, what's up, man?
Yeah, what it do? What it do? You hear these fools, man?
I walked in on the right topic. We talking about the sandwich boy.
The sandwich boys.
I call
Lunch
them
people.
snow time.
It was snow time. We're gonna call them lunch pail. Hey,
Yeah.
they ain't
Mayo.
raising no hell.
Call
You
them
know
the
that.
Mayo squad, man. The
The
Mayo squad.
saltine squad.
The saltine. I'm gonna go with the Perrier. The Perrier
Yeah.
squad.
Yeah.
Saltine
think-
minus the salt there.
But they are gonna be nice, though. They're not the like it now. Look, I'll say
Told you
this.
that's that Grey Poupon mayonnaise.
If they talking about connect at the 3, I do not see success with that.
It's all in based on the.
And here are your 26-27 snow time Lakers.
But look, it's all in based on the coaching scheme and the plan, because now JJ Redick don't have to do his coaching development anticipating a LeBron James in his lineup,
Man.
or Marcus Smart, or who's more defensive minded. Those two guys, even though LeBron's
Man,
older
I know,
and he take plays off, he's a hellacious passer. He's great with the ball. He has great court vision. But now you don't have to worry about another player doing that. Now they can really go back to playing the type of basketball they want, for Luka to be able to get off like he want. Everybody else buy in. Hey, this is our main guy. This is what we doing. This is what you do. Also, Reeves, do your thing. Walker Kessler getting your rebounds, getting your 12 points, getting your 14 rebounds. Awesome. Doing what DA couldn't do on a consistent basis. Not saying he was not able to do it. He just can do it on a consistent basis, because they had a lot of in and out of lineups. They had a lot of in and out of lineups. But also, what you mentioned with Dalton Connect, he'll get a chance to get a starting role, which he hadn't had. Laravia at least started a lot more games than Dalton Connect did. Now he'll get a chance to at least start and get a chance to fill out how the game is going to go until the Lakers decide to pull the rug from underneath him. and get another small forward in there that may look like him.
Well,
Man, I
What's
would.
your West clergy CB? What's your West looking like, man? Top four teams. Talk to me.
Ooh, you already know 1 and 2. Thunder, Spurs.
Right on.
Uh, ooh, 3 and 4. I mean, you got to throw Minnesota in there. They've been in the, you know, what, fifth, sixth seed. So it's just a matter of time. I can see them moving up. I mean, they've been there. It's just time for Ant-Man to get over the hump now. That's really where they're Minnesota.
Who's going to rebound the ball?
Somebody, it ain't Keith Sweat. Somebody.
Man, y'all killing me with that, bro.
Hey,
Hey, y'all.
somebody.
Hey, y'all see what I got on, baby?
We are Grant. Okay, I see you.
Yeah,
Hey,
baby.
he come on here representing every now and then, so be prepared.
The mighty Tigers. All right, I see you.
Yeah, man. For to make they looking to make Bruce Eugene our offensive coordinator, man. I think that's live.
Okay.
Um,
I'm
who's
glad you
gonna
went to press.
rebound, bro? Who's gonna rebound?
Man, hey, they gonna
Exactly.
figure it out.
You put your
Hey,
head down and start shaking your head, but you got him
uh,
at the 3.
well, I mean, I, I'm just saying for sure. I ain't gonna be no Pacific order. I mean, okay, 4 Rockets. Rockets is always there. I mean, they had number
Yeah,
2 the previous season, and they
yeah.
finished what 4? No, they
We
finished 5
not
this season. Yeah,
five.
so I mean, yeah, the Rockets. I can see the Rockets. That's the
Yeah,
top 4, in my
mhm.
opinion.
but
But
you
I was
got
going back to that
Minnesota.
Lakers part.
But you got hold on. You got Minnesota at 3 though.
Mm,
See, I
And don't forget Denver's still out there.
yeah, Jokic. Oh man, that's Mr. Triple Double, man. Yeah, you're right. You can't never count Jokic out. Him and Jamal Murray. Them two are always putting in
but they
work.
don't. But they don't have their usual pieces though.
They will. They will though, because everyone's getting a chance to rest. No one's doing just straight FIBA or Olympic work this year either. So they got no choice but to get a chance to rest. You got Cam Johnson coming back. You have Jamal Murray. Peyton Watson got a chance to sit the complete year out. Bruce Brown was very pivotal for them. You had um of course
I
Jokic. You
think
have Aaron Gordon coming back. Like they have a complete
do
team.
not
You
be
have You have Christian
surprised
Braun
if
doing
they
his thing
are
too.
sellers at the trade deadline.
I mean,
Do
yeah, I can
not
see that.
be surprised
I'm not
if
surprised at
they
any
are.
team when you say it that way because most teams are getting rid of their core, which is why we have parity, as y'all
I said.
continuously say. But
I
that's why we don't have
said.
continual champions every year
I
because every
said
team gets
at the
rid of their core.
trading deadline. I said at the deadline. Do not be surprised if they're sellers.
I agree, but that was also the conversation we've had over the last few times is that there's parity in the league, but one of the things that caters to it is because no one keeps their core team after they win. Because the guys who help them win get offered more money, they're going to the money. They're not staying loyal to the team.
Absolutely, they moving
Yeah,
from week to paychecks, man. They
yeah,
trying to
man.
get paid.
Yeah, I wish it worked like that in the real world. Real world. Every
What?
time I have a successful project, I
Listen,
get a raise for the next 3.
listen. We all here
Hey,
for it, so I know.
hey, like they say, give us that gross instead of net. Oh Lord have mercy. Well, Reverend Larry, we have so many churches flowing around here. We get that. Oh, we have satellite campuses, all kinds of churches going.
Affluent churches at that, you know,
What?
not just
I'm telling you.
affluent.
I'm telling you, man. That
Man,
gross.
look,
Woo.
we got a good thing going on tonight, man. I got Sean P back with us from the concert. I got
Man, that
Deacon
was no
King X.
concert.
What?
What about the concert? Oh man.
It was not a concert,
Hey,
man.
you missed it, CB. You missed it.
What he
Hey,
said
see,
wasn't a
Look,
concert?
it
hey,
wasn't. You know what it was?
It was a twerkathon.
What it was, yeah, my wife, thank God, you know, I didn't she was in shell shock from all the naked buttocks flapping in the air. So I didn't have to worry about her. But for a minute there, I thought I was getting punked. I told the boys I thought I was getting punked, man. I thought I was in a Guinness Book of World Records video for the most voyeurs at a cuckold. You know, that's what I felt like. Cause all I kept hearing about, man, was Chris Brown and his dance. I was like, man, I don't even know why. What was the sense of me paying to get you down here for then?
Right. Well,
Jesus.
I'm start. So from the feedback I'm getting, you sure you went to a Chris Brown concert or Uncle Luke concert? Which one?
Oh man, it was Chris Brown. It was Chris Brown, Usher, and let me tell you something, man. They had it all hanging out in DC, man. I know it was hot up
Oh
there,
man,
but
oh no,
golly.
oh
Oh
no,
yeah,
man,
DC.
oh
Oh yeah,
no,
Oh,
hey,
oh
yeah,
no.
DC. Oh yeah, DC. Oh yeah, yeah.
oh, the
DC is
pictures
up
Hey,
he
there,
showed
man.
in the chat, the pictures he got in the chat, he ain't lying.
Oh
Crazy,
yeah. Well,
crazy.
I've been
DMV
to a Chris Brown
showed their
concert, so
whole
I
entire
love
hind parts, man. I saw I saw ranges of buttocks, man, from Skinny Minnie all the way to Big Bertha, brother. I done seen every buttocks in the DMV.
Hey
I'm
man,
good, man.
hey man,
Oh
did you see
man,
flat screens, the box screens?
he
Man,
said
did
the
I?
flat screen is about. Oh
I
no, no,
seen
you
that
did
too.
not.
Then we
No, you
had this
did
one
not.
lady. Why was it? It was a 77 and 84-year-old lady that came up there. The 77-year-old lady was black and she was ghetto and she was, she was man. Look, I don't know, but I'm sitting my back ass down, straight like that. I'm sitting down. I don't know what the hell you gonna do, girl. And so, oh my goodness, the other girl, the 88-year-old or the 80-year-old rather, she got hair that she's a white girl. She done got her hair, permed
Oh,
because white people get perms. I want you to understand that
wait,
black people
oh,
we get
what? A
relaxers.
what? A
She had a
what?
perm. She had it curled up
Hey
in a
man,
perm.
How old?
screw
How
this, screw
80
old?
this.
years. Hold on, 80 years. And I'm telling you, it looked like she had a bag of ramen noodles on her head because she had it dyed platinum blonde.
Man, hold up,
He
man, hold
said
up,
a
man.
bag of
Hey,
ramen noodles.
man, we finna let everybody know where they at after that, man.
Please
We
let them
finna
know
let
where we at,
everybody.
cause this crazy.
When the weekend turns to Monday and the stars begin to shine, we're bringing you a message that'll stand the test of time. We got the wisdom in the building, keeping everything secure. A late night conversation that is positive and pure. Turn your radio up, tell your family and your friends. This is where the true community connection begins. It's a place for inspiration, it's a place for real talk. The most uplifting hour on your late night walk. We got Trusty Sean P, keeping everything on track. Deacon King Ace holding down the back. And God in the ship with a word so clear. Reverend Larry on the mic is here. Trusty Sean P. Deacon King Ace and your host, Reverend Larry. The mic is live right now.
Yeah, man. Late night talk with Reverend Larry, man. We here. We're. I mean, it's like that, man. What can I say?
And that's the way it is.
Yeah, it's
That's what
it's
the
like that.
song said. It's like that. And that's the way it is.
Uh, because man, look, it's been a beautiful show so far. Gotta admit, but like, there's a lot of holes in the West. I feel, um, for the simple fact that it's beginning to be top heavy. You know what I'm saying? I don't see. I see more parity. I see the East being more leveled out than I see in the West. I see the West still top heavy. I don't see like we know Charlotte is out, right? Some of the moves they've made, Charlotte is out. We know Chicago. I don't know what they're doing. Um, but to
Well,
me, we don't have teams like Toronto. The West doesn't have teams like Toronto who can make a jump to the possible third or second seed this season. I'm not talking about the trade. They 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 were a beast last year. They was a quiet sleep, a slept on beast last year.
Portland's like that, so that's not true.
Well, I won't even count Charlotte out. You know why? Because they're in the East, so it's always like to me a toss
But
up.
that's what I'm saying. So you can't say that about the East anymore. The way they're made up now,
But
they're made up a little bit different.
Portland is your dark horse. on the West that no one's
Yeah,
even
yeah,
talking about.
yeah. Yeah.
The West got a few dark horses, but right now they got this one bright spot out in LA.
Oh
Everybody gotta watch out for.
man, hey, I don't know if y'all touched on this
Oh
on the
man.
seriousness though. The jury's still allowed with what's his name coaching for the Lakers.
He's
Who?
gonna have to show it this year.
You
Yeah,
Ready?
talking about JJ? You talking about
yeah,
JJ?
yeah.
Yeah, he's
JJ
gonna
Reddick.
have to.
Yeah, I mean because you know how
He,
sometimes you can have talent but not have the right coach and vice versa. Now,
Atkins,
But
the
why they
Cleveland.
all look like you
It
to do
might
it?
be a little bit easier for him now. Every time he look in the huddle,
It,
everybody look back and look
oh,
like him.
oh,
What,
he's
what,
oh
gonna
yeah,
be
you know
able to.
why? You know why, Sean P? Why you say that? Because when I look at that lineup, I think he down there at Cameron Indoor Stadium down in Durham, North Carolina. That all white boy lineup.
yeah.
They the Lukey's, not the Dookies. They gonna be Lukey sucky. Hey man, I'm telling you, man. I don't know about this roster, man. It ain't no color, man.
I said that already, but
Yeah, it's melanin free, but ain't no telling.
they got some nougat brothers over there. They got some nougat
They're gonna be all
Nutrigrain
right, man.
Nutrigrain color brothers. Not to say that, sorry.
I think they're gonna
Nutrigrain
be all
brothers
right.
over there.
Yeah, they gonna be all right, Rev. Cause they get a paycheck every month. Yeah, they gonna be all right, man. They ain't stressing. They ain't missing no
but
meals. Yeah, they
but
gonna be more
but
than all right.
But when you do the breakdown of the roster and the personnel from the starting lineup to the bench, it's not nothing compared to what they had to make it to the second round last year. Yeah, they have
Well,
Luca, but you have a defensive flawed Luca, which he's always been. Also, Reeves not your better defender. Dalton Connect didn't get much playing time, so you don't know what he can give you on the defensive end, let alone the offensive end. Laravia will give you spots in which he played well, but then he hasn't played enough for you to get that. And Walker Kessler only played 5 games last year. So all of that is uncertain. All of that is.
What?
I agree, but check this out though. Are they ready to go to a series with the Spurs? No. Are they ready to go on a series with the Thunder?
No.
No. So to me, you still got to go through
Don't,
those two teams in order.
it's not just them two teams.
Well, I'm just saying, like the upper echelon. You know, for those two are guaranteed shoe in for
That
the
Laker
playoffs.
team is not going to beat the Rockets, Minnesota
Oh man,
at all.
Oh, come on, man.
They're not going to
You-
beat Denver.
man, you put it on now. I would at least being nice and say they,
We're
they,
not
they
here to
think.
be nice. We here to be truthful.
Yeah, I'm here to be
Facts.
nice and truthful. I
Facts.
agree. You ain't always got to come out the gate to prove a point being mean. Cause then you think about it. When somebody screaming, hollering, you like, man, I'm tuned out. You can still be nice and be firm and
I
still.
apologize if I'm yelling. They're not even better than the Phoenix Suns right now.
Oh man, yeah, you right. You
Yeah.
right.
It didn't take any of the sting out of it when you said it quietly.
Right. Hey, they did come on strong last year towards the end of the season, Phoenix. Especially with Brooks stepping up and Green. You're on mute. Yeah, there you go.
I apologize.
I would
Golden
say
State is
today
not a
today's
formidable team.
715, not
Look,
713. You ain't got to
Now,
freestyle no more.
I apologize. Golden
You
State's
gotta
not a formidable team right now. We know Sacramento is not a team that you can consider to be a formidable team at all. Right? New Orleans is not a team that you're looking at. Now, the dark horse that no one else has brought up besides me, and I mean, we've talked about it, but I brought them up as a team, is Utah.
I said
Yeah.
Utah gonna play for 8
Okay,
seed.
so I apologize. Rev did say Utah.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah.
Utah. And
I can't see the
honestly,
Lakers being better than them.
okay, I'm gonna give you another team that we can't just really, put them out because the West is just so tight, man. Look at the moves Dallas made. Of course, on paper they don't look great, but hey,
Uh,
if they stay healthy, they could slip up in the A seed. I'm saying A seed.
Hey, that side from Rev don't sound like he buying, so you got to sell it to him now.
I ain't saying that.
You might as well say they better. They worse than Houston too. Then go ahead. Let's talk about it.
But see, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fanboy. Only reason why I have Houston having a better play this year is because they have Van Fleet coming back, which I'm not really sold on him coming back. Because Rockets Digest put on some more clickbait tonight, Ace. More clickbait tonight. Van Vliet for Kyrie.
No,
Man,
I'm gonna
come
tell, and
on.
I'm gonna say why. I'm gonna say
No,
why.
no, no. Anytime I say Rockets Digest, don't take anything what I'm about to say serious. Like I said, they are clickbait kings
That wouldn't help them though. That wouldn't help the Rockets because
at all.
you have shooters already. You have Kevin Durant. You have Sengun, who is a pretty
Like I
decent.
said,
He's a pretty phenomenal player, but
clickbait king.
he have flaws and downsides to his game. But they need a player that can help set up an offense for them because they don't have someone to do that. Getting Kyrie is not going to set up your offense. Is it going to be spectacular? Is it going to be phenomenal? Is it going to be exciting?
It's
Yes.
gonna
But
be fun
Kyrie
to
is not a
watch.
passing guard. He's not a guard that's going to get the guys galvanized and get them involved with each other. So
No,
that wouldn't work. If Kyrie was playing with LeBron like they've been speculating, which I told y'all on Wednesday, on Monday, I'm sorry, on Monday as a potential trade with Miami, which I doubt Miami would ever trade for James Harden to play with Giannis, you at least have a willing passer. The Rockets wouldn't have anybody who's willing to pass the ball and be careful with passing and not increase their turnover
well,
ratio.
remember,
So
y'all remember I
that
told
wouldn't work.
y'all.
That wouldn't work.
Remember I told y'all how they traded up to get that 31st pick. They
Mm.
are very high on that kid, man.
Oh, Thornton. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're very high on that kid, and they're telling Reed Shepard to look over his shoulder, watch your back.
Hey, when I saw the pick, I said that was a good pick because
I said the
he's a
same.
scoring.
We
He's
talked
more of a
about it
combo
here.
guard. He can
We
shoot
talked about it
and
here
he can dish.
when I saw him
You know,
trade for that pick and who they got. I told the guys here. I said, man, be on the lookout for that cat. Y'all remember that?
because he can
So
shoot, he can pass, he can attack. You
yes,
know,
and
so
he
I
has a
mean
very yeah very solid
I
game.
that's
just remember
exactly
you talking about
what they.
Harper. I remember Harper. I don't remember Thornton.
Oh yeah, he high on Harper out of Boston.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
Ron
okay.
Harper Jr.
Yeah. You high on him.
Oh yeah, yeah, and Dylan. Shoot,
Dylan, that's the
oh
one that played. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
played for the Spurs.
Especially Dylan.
Oh
Jeez,
yeah, the Hopper boys, yeah, but we talking about just the Rockets and some of the pick they picked up. Oh yeah, man, I've been said yeah, you went on, you was out on Monday. I said, man, they need to get rid of Fox and go and put Hopper in there and let him give him the keys to the car.
they stuck
It's
with that
time,
contract, bro. They stuck with that contract,
man. They,
and they
oh
paying
man,
and they paying
woo,
that dude too.
two
What
twenty
40?
nine for 4 years, man. That's
What?
a lot. Oh man,
What?
That's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
229 for 4 years?
It's
four
tough. It's
years.
tough. It's tough. Tough.
Yes. He got his money. But hey, this the NBA.
Sean P liking that though. Look.
Hey, this this the
Golly.
NBA.
He
So who
got his
knows,
money
man?
and limped out of the daggone finals.
Oh
Nah, he
yeah,
had no business out there with that many minutes, bro.
No, he didn't. That's
that's
what
that,
blew the
that's
finals, as far as I'm
yeah,
concerned.
that's the same
Yeah.
thing
that was
that's the same thing with Tatum. He shouldn't have been playing 30 plus minutes coming off of Achilles injury.
Oh man, 32.6. That's crazy work, man.
man.
That's a
Boston starting to
recipe.
be they starting to be notorious for not taking care of their players when injuries, man. You can go
Man,
back to my boy, man. I seen a little interview with him the other day, man. Isaiah Thomas, man. Like, come on.
yeah, they
They ain't
dog
do
that.
right by that man when he was there. He
Yeah,
was hurt. This man
they
threw his
ran
body on his line
man,
and
they ran him like a rag mule, man.
man, come on, man. That's what I'm
They
saying.
ran
I
him
don't know
like a
what
rag mule, man.
Boston. I don't know what Boston on, man.
Hey, CB man, we got you here, man. So the original topic, man, we came in on the Kobe versus LeBron.
Oh man.
what you got for that? While we here, because
Man, can y'all see my screen? I ain't got no hair, man. I know when to let it go. Okay. I I know when to let it go, man. I ain't no shame in my game. I I ain't trying to fake it till I make it. Cause the hair ain't gonna grow back. It ain't gonna make it, man. I know when to let it go. I'm just saying,
Bro,
man.
I can't with you, bro. Hold on.
Oh man.
Come on now.
Hey,
I'm the same way, bro. Clergy, I'm the same way. I let
hey,
mine go
man.
years ago.
I'm telling you, welcome to the Let It Go
Ah,
Enterprise, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
telling you.
Man, but with the Kobe and LeBron topic, man, it's been a hot topic over the
Yeah,
last few weeks, and then of course with
today specifically, it's been
mhm.
real hot. So we were supposed to talk about the 135, 140 pound division of boxing because we're a multifaceted podcast. You know what I'm saying? We're just not basketball, but basketball been ruling the headlines
Oh yeah.
since January. I mean, trade deadline busted everybody up. Playoffs busted everybody up. The draft busted everybody up. And it's crazy. This free agency is busting everybody up. Yet, NFL is quiet as a rat pissing on cotton.
Oh yeah.
We was
For
gonna get on
now.
some boxing. We was gonna get on some boxing because my boy Devin Haney ain't fought nobody in 9 months, and I'm disappointed because Shakur Stevenson is running from him. You feel me? Keyshawn Reed running from Keyshawn Davis running from him. They in a right now he's trying to get more than 25%, but when has a mandatory got more than 25% it's just some of the moves in boxing, and this is why I want to talk about it tonight. Some of the moves in boxing to me, and I know guys don't like to say boxers are afraid or boxers are scared because the most skilled guys on the earth with their hands. But I'm sorry, man, the way some of them move, they're afraid to take that L. And that's why I wanted to jump on that. But I started hearing all these rumblings about LeBron and Kobe, and the machine got their usual suspects. Um, Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright,
Kendrick
uh,
Perkins.
Kendrick Perkins.
Mm, mm, mm.
Bowman finest, man.
Y'all
Bowman
heard what Kendrick
Ozine.
said yesterday?
Laces
Yeah.
up, laces up, laces up.
Nah, my God, something else.
he said he
I'm
said,
not
my
repeating.
God.
I'm not repeating that,
You
bro.
got
I'm
to
not.
now. You done brought it up.
Now y'all gonna have to look that. Y'all gonna have to look that one up for yourself. That's not gonna come out my mouth.
I can tell you what he said in the microcosm. It's basically not yesterday, but just over time. It's that there's no player basically on the face of the earth better than LeBron James.
Oh yeah, I did
Well,
hear that.
yesterday was a little bit more specific to the free agency and whatever team get LeBron. And I'm like, man, I tell you what, man, this machine is real, fellas. And I keep telling y'all that this machine is very real. So they was out bashing Kobe today, and Dreamers Pro wasn't having it, man. And a lot of Lakers fans wasn't having it, and a lot of Lakers fans are blessed, happy, and glad that LeBron has moved on.
Yep, D Fish talked about it.
But can we say he actually moved on if he don't even have a team to go to?
But
I
now
mean,
he ain't
can
got
you
no
say he
choice.
moved when he can we say he moved on when he didn't have a contract to begin with?
That's still him not having a choice.
Yeah, he ain't have a
Exactly.
choice.
Like he didn't have a choice in
But
having to move on.
he positioned it like he did have a choice.
I don't think he did because LeBron not gonna speak to the media if he don't want to.
Well, Rich Paul had his, I mean, man, look, I haven't seen so much soap opera play behind one player and choosing a doggone team that I think, like Baron Scott said Monday, bro. I think they're interviewing teams. It's not the other way around anymore. I heard what Sean P said. I saw that too. I saw that Philly is trying to shoot their pitch to LeBron. I don't think that's happening. I think that's the machine talking. Now, Sean P said he heard these guys,
Yeah,
probably the
yeah.
podcast say, I don't believe it, man.
No,
I think it's to save face. Because you would have a team by now, bro.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
No, you would have a team right now, bro. It's not hard if teams are wanting you, you
I
would
don't
be
think it
on a
that I
team
don't.
right
I
now.
don't believe that he doesn't have a team. I think what he's doing is he's trying to wait until he find out what's happening with Bronny before he makes a decision.
Man, the
or
Lakers
before he
will
said
grant.
something.
Man, the Lakers will grant that kid a wish in a heartbeat. He's only getting
Honestly,
paid
we know that. Obviously, that's not what I'm saying. But until that
six
happens, and
point
that,
nine million for 3 more years
yeah,
or two.
Either way, he paid.
Four 4.6 for 2 more years. No, three. Yeah, what he signed a 5 year deal.
5 years
But
guaranteed.
but you know that also
That's
caters
not hard to
to
move.
but
That's
that
not hard
also
to move.
caters to the point that I mentioned the other day is that maybe the Lakers or Lala, as other commentators and TV analysts categorize LA to be, maybe they're wanting to get off the James train altogether.
Yeah,
So
that
maybe they
too.
are looking to deal with
They're in the
Bronny to
process. I
get to
think they're really
the
much
end
in the process of trying to get the best that they can possibly get
to
in
get rid of him.
return for what they've given up for Bronny,
Yeah,
and make that a deal that LeBron can put his son back on a team with him. And other teams right now are making sure that they have the necessary roster spots open to accept Bronny so that they can get LeBron. I don't think it's a thing about
because
not
the thing
wanting him. I think right now it's an issue of he's trying to wait and let LeBron, let Bronny get his situation first, and then I can go ahead and say what I'm going to do.
because one of the things we have to realize is even if the Lakers decided to waive him, that money is still guaranteed for the duration of
Guaranteed,
his
exactly.
contract.
So they can't take that much of a loss.
6.9 million, man.
So if they decide to waive him, that money is still guaranteed, just like when coaches get fired, but they have guaranteed clauses in their
Six
contract
point
that you still got to
nine
pay him.
million
Yeah,
dollars.
They
that's
can take
almost Alfred Haynesworth
they
out.
can take
Yeah,
that they can take that wave.
Yeah.
But it just wouldn't be a good look for the Lakers that LeBron chose not to be there, and then they didn't decide to either keep Bronny or move him. So that's what I'm saying. They could ultimately be trying to just get off of the James train, meaning them as a collective um, package
unit.
together
Yeah,
and unit, right? But we won't know because LeBron's moves are all strategic. They're very tactful. We won't know anything because even Rich Paul hasn't said anything about where he's actually going. He's only come
yeah.
out and said what
Mine don't
teams he
count.
would fit
I'll
best with,
say this one: they're
but it's not
tactical.
saying that they would fit or
They're
not.
they're tactical, but they ain't always tactful. Because if they were tactful, we wouldn't have had the decision.
Yeah, 4 years, 7.9. If you add on with the option, that's the total value of the contract. 4 years, 7.9 million. So hey,
Hmm.
he
So
did
that's
his
under
part as a father.
that's under what's that's about what, a mil seven, mil eight.
Whatever it
Mill
is, a
point, yeah,
lot
one
more than
point
we gonna
nine a
see
year
this year.
average.
Yeah,
But
one
this
point
year,
nine.
he's getting 2 point. You might as well say 2.3.
That's what I thought. I thought he was in 2.3 this
Yeah,
year, but it was 4 years,
and
not five. Got you.
That's a
yeah.
hell of a lot of
So
money to be riding a bus on a small town. Living in some hotel rooms playing for G League.
I can't with
This
hey,
this dude.
is
Sean P.
I
Hey,
can't with
Sean
him. I
P.
can't with him.
Hey, he be in the G League on a road trip. He buying the bar, huh?
Yeah, no doubt. And ain't even old enough. He just now turned old enough to drink. He
I
buy the
I
bar and
have
walk away. Yeah, y'all
this
go ahead and
is
enjoy
this
yourself.
is the year. This is the
I'm going
year for
upstairs. I
him.
gotta read. I gotta read my nursery rhyme.
And see, here's the thing: if he goes with his pops, he's not gonna get that much playing time. He has a chance really to break rotation in LA, bro.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
What?
You don't think so, Sean P? Well,
I
No, he
I
think
don't.
so.
mean,
No, he don't.
'Cause he balling over there in summer league.
That's summer league.
Oh man, don't do
yeah.
that.
He said
Yeah,
summer league. Hey, he said
I did it.
summertime. He said them lights ain't bright in the summer.
I
He said
say,
Yo, man.
boy,
summertime.
I say
Hey,
he's got a chance to
hey,
spend some time in this league, and he will primarily be a defensive specialist, and that's going to be something he's going to have to develop himself into be even better than what he is at this particular point. And he is very decent as a defensive player right now, and that's better. He's got to carve a niche in that. He's a horrible shooter.
Yeah, that
And
he
that's
is.
just that's the nuts and bolts. He is a horrible
Yeah,
shooter,
notorious,
and he's
notorious,
not a great scorer.
notorious.
So, For him, he ain't his dad. He can't just put his shoulder down and drive to the basket and expect anything but get swallow the ball from all them bigs down there. He ain't got that height and size that his father has. He don't even have the speed. So, he don't have the same explosiveness. He don't have that same, he ain't come up under the same conditions, man. He ain't have to play basketball to make sure they got up out the hood. It's a little different story for him. So his
Man, don't
niece
do
is gonna
that.
be different. Man, I'm gonna do it. It's done. I said it
Don't do
already.
that.
What you mean?
Don't do that,
Do it.
bro.
Don't
Don't
do
do
it. It's
that.
done. And you know
Come
what?
on, bro.
If
Come
you
on,
want me to get
man.
on here and tell the truth is he ain't got the same design hunger. He want to play because daddy played, and daddy was considered the greatest at his time. I want to show that I can play too. It ain't because he got to. He could have
Mm.
done anything. He had the means and opportunity. By all, the first real live playing billionaire. Come on, man. And I'm his son. I wouldn't even be thinking about dribbling a basketball right now. I'm trying to figure out which Fortune 500 company I'm gonna take over next.
Well, you see what Marcus Jordan did.
Oh
It,
man.
what he put it up his nose?
No, hey,
Well, he did
first,
that.
well, yeah,
He
but
did that. He did that
Yeah.
and put it up
yeah,
his
but
man's teammates' nose.
right.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
He did that
first,
too.
well, before he did all that, he was snorting it off of Pippen's wife's. Well,
Ah.
Yeah, and she was
We
enjoying
we
it.
we we ain't got to go that far. We ain't got to go that far. We ain't
right.
got to go
Well,
that far.
hey, I'm just saying, we talking about what billionaire players do. I
You
mean,
Hey
know what I'm
man,
saying?
I always say, man, when you're in
I
Hollywood,
think
man, that is a totally different lifestyle.
it's a
That's a totally
world.
different planet.
And we don't
Yeah, that's
understand it because we ain't never lived it. That's what I'm
I
trying to say.
I
You
don't
know,
want to live. This give me
having
two
lived
dollars.
with
That's
that
it.
kind of money to just where you could just set some stuff on fire in the backyard to get the bonfire going. Here, man, give me a couple of them Benjamins you got, man. Hey, light that thing on fire, man. What the government don't like it, I don't care. What they gonna do? Lock me up? I'll buy my way out.
I mean, they can't tax it anyway,
Hey,
so they can't do nothing with it.
hey,
Mm,
Sean Peter, they be so bold and cocky with it. Say what? I got my lawyer on speed dial.
yeah, absolutely. Touch me, I sue. Touch me, I sue.
Hey, CB, while we got you here, man, we had touched on some of not LeBron's failures, but the illusion and delusion of the team that he took to the finals in '07.
Oh man.
What is your take on he didn't have enough help in the 2007 series against the Spurs and or the road leading before they played the Spurs with the talent he actually played with?
He didn't, man. He didn't have enough help. I mean, think about it. If he was in the West, you think that same
Oh
roster
man,
he
I almost
had?
threw my headphones.
No,
I almost threw
no.
my
That
headphones.
same team, if he was in the West, there's no way in the world he'd take that team to the finals. Now in the East, right? He didn't have much help, man. He
I'm
had,
and look, I'm gonna take your response because it's your opinion and your response.
I
But
mean,
we
okay.
broke it down. But I gotta
Oh
let you
well, we're
finish.
gonna break it down. Let me pull up the official roster, not no cookie cutter. I'm gonna pull up the official roster.
You pull
Let me
up
go
the
to these
official
stats.
roster, and I'm gonna pull up their numbers.
That's
Man,
fine. The
hey,
numbers are already
no,
there.
pull up Detroit series. That's what you do. While we sitting here talking this yang yang, that's what you do, bro. Ace is my stat guy on the podcast, man.
Okay. Well, hey, I ain't
Pull
even
up the
trying to step on
Detroit
nobody,
series
coach.
because you don't say somebody that have enough help and you beat that Detroit team.
Hey, man, he said the chosen one. He was definitely the chosen one.
And he wasn't the, he
Uh,
wasn't the reason.
Shannon Brown, Booby Gibson. I mean, of course, I like Boob because I played against Boob. So you got Drew Gooden, Larry Hughes, Ilgauskas, LeBron, Damian Jones. Come on, was he fixing games back then too? We ain't gonna go there. Dwayne
Uh,
Jones, Danielle Marshall, Ira Newby, Sasha
are you
Postovich,
are you there
Scott
yet, Ace?
Pollard,
Are you there yet?
I
Eric
am.
Snow,
You got him.
Virgil,
And I ain't even
And
worried.
David Wesley.
All right, I ain't even worried. I ain't even worried no more.
So once again, like I told y'all the other day, people was not running home, getting off work, picking their kids up from school, daycare, to come home and see this roster. They was going to
Are
say,
you
we're going to go watch
serious?
LeBron. We're going
Come
to watch
on.
LeBron We're gonna watch
Clergy CB.
LeBron.
Clergy
We're gonna watch
CB.
LeBron.
Come on, man.
We're
Don't
gonna
do
watch
that, Clergy.
LeBron play.
Don't do
Come
that,
on,
man.
Well,
Not. Come on. He had good role
they was
players. It
definitely
just
outmatched, man.
yeah, that was our match. I mean, you going against the Spurs. The Spurs. I mean, come on.
You had
That's
Parker,
not
But
why they
Duncan, and
lost.
Ginobili, man.
That's not why they lost the
but
series.
remember, we're not just talking about the finals. We're talking about the
I'm
playoff
talking about the
run.
finals
No.
too.
But we're not just talking about the finals. We're talking about the playoff run and the finals for them to even get there. We're talking about the lead up to it.
All right, first round they swept Washington. Second round,
And Antoine Jameson was their best player, averaging a double-double of 20, 25 or more.
Hold on, before we do that, give me the series between the Spurs and the Cavs for the season.
The Cavaliers swept them. The Cavaliers swept them.
Okay. And what was the margin? Those are some tight games.
All the games in the playoffs were close. In the finals, they were close too.
Why they couldn't close out? Because of the roster?
No, because LeBron couldn't shoot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got swept too.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That's facts.
Yeah, they got swept. Second round, the Nets.
Come on, Trustee. We waiting on you too, man. We waiting on you, Trustee.
Hey, man. Hey, LeBron. He didn't
Waiting on
have
me
the talent. Hey, he didn't have the
Waiting on me
talent.
for.
They got our coach.
I just gotta poke the pitchfork at you, man. I gotta make sure we ain't gonna be well.
What you giving me for? I already said what I had to say about it.
Okay.
I said it straight up.
You're right.
They didn't have the talent. Hey, they didn't have the talent. They got our coach. I'm just leaving it at that.
How out coached? How?
You know. Not to mention, I mean, you had Ilgauskas had a horrible series in the finals specifically. Hughes, he was battling injury. So, yeah.
Antoine Jameson went on that team, on that roster that year.
No, it wasn't.
No. He was on the Washington Wizards roster.
Oh, you talking about Washington?
The team that they swept when he averaged 20 and 10 to get swept.
Man, y'all heard.
And then later got him on the same team with LeBron, and they still lost.
I don't even know how y'all come up with some of this stuff, man. You can't.
Hey,
you can't.
It ain't much we can do. They got swept. I mean, I ain't gonna make no excuse. They lost to a better team.
That's all it was. They lost to a better team.
I don't think so.
I do. Looking at how they performed as a team.
The season series said that they were pretty much evenly matched.
According to who?
They swept the season.
Okay, you can't erase that. But overall, man, I look at it like this: they was outcoached.
He said you can't erase that.
Yeah, they was outcoached.
Yeah,
and I always say that.
Ace, I need you, dog.
The star player put in so much work.
The Spurs were just more balanced, man.
Yeah, they were balanced.
They were a better balanced team.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
So y'all trying to blame it on LeBron for him not showing up and having the games of him not scoring the points that he should have scored? That's why they lost?
Let me say this, dog. If he would have deferred as many times he deferred in Miami, they would have won that series.
Look, man, you had the second highest score on the Cavs with Drew Gooden with 13 points a game.
Hand, man. He took the ball.
Boobie had 11 points a game.
Exactly. I'm telling you.
Ilgauskas had 8 points a game. Larry Hughes 1 point a game. Man, they just got outbalanced, outplayed.
You didn't bring up Ilgauskas with his 10 rebounds, though.
You proving my point.
Yeah, they got outcoached and outplayed.
You didn't bring up Drew Gooden with his 8 rebounds a game. He was close to double as soon as
I said, had he deferred the ball like he did when he was in Miami, they would have won that series. He was shooting everything, man.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the starting lineup was a negative. Every position for the Cleveland Cavaliers was a negative.
And we still gonna say he had talent?
He did.
Yes.
LeBron was a negative.
How about the Cleveland Cavaliers were a massive 360 series underdog against the Spurs.
Him being an
Oh yeah,
underdog
Vegas came
It
up
says
against that
the
series,
no, no.
Spurs
man.
Hey,
featured a
listen.
prime big three of
Hey,
Duncan Parker and Ginobili, surrounded
hey,
by
look,
elite
look,
role
look.
players
Hey,
like Bowen and Robert Horry.
hey,
Cleveland's second leading scorer in the finals was Drew Gooden with 11 points.
hey. That playoff series in the finals is one of the less televised ever. And the whole starting lineup, including LeBron James, was a negative on the plus minus scale.
And we talked about a 22-year-old LeBron too.
We can't do that.
Yeah, we can.
No, we cannot.
We
Because
got to.
because if we're
We
gonna
got
look,
to.
look, look, no. Hey, Sean P. If we're gonna do age now with him being young, we gotta do age with him being older and not winning too. We gotta do both.
I'm all right with that. The point of the matter,
No,
remember, I ain't got no horse in this
that's where
race.
the consistency falls, though. That's where consistency at least falls.
Mhm.
If we're gonna say
Experience makes up for that
hey, look,
consistency
well,
sometimes.
he didn't have Luca, but he is 40 years old. What does that matter?
You
You
know,
made it to the second round.
LeBron was 22 in his first finals appearance. You know, some bright
Hey,
lights out there. That's
hey,
bright
bro.
lights. It's
So
bright lights.
when I said that about Wemby or Fox,
We didn't say anything about you being. Well, Fox was injured.
oh no, we can't say
Fox was
we did.
injured.
We can't say
Wimby,
we
man,
did.
was a whole different story. Nobody said
No,
anything.
well, y'all probably didn't, but Boog was trying to give me the blues.
Well,
But
that's Boog. Yeah, we ain't said nothing about that. I agree.
The lights were
but
too
That's
but
bright.
they
I
were
but
too
think they
bright
were
for him.
hey, but
they were brighter on the
hold on.
coach though. They were brighter on the coach.
Remember,
Yeah.
remember, I said the starting five were all negatives. Your bench players were your pluses on the minus.
Yeah.
Daniel
I didn't know
Marshall
that.
and Damon Jones on the plus side, plus
I didn't
18
know.
and plus 23.
Ooh, I didn't know
We
that.
can't do that, man. We can't. do
Hey,
that.
bro, let's take it back to Detroit though. That's why I'm a gut punch him at Ace. Take him back to Detroit, bro. You don't have a series like that and then drop an L in the finals and say he does not have a squad, man. That's my point. When I
Maybe
asked Ace to pull up
that
the
same
Detroit
squad might have
series,
played themselves out in Detroit
no
too.
sir, no sir,
Come on,
no
man.
sir. We can't do that
Yeah, you can.
because they were no, Detroit was favored in that series. Yes, they were.
And then
Detroit
fatigue
was
after that
favored.
ain't got no chance.
You said fatigue
Yeah, mental and physical when you're dealing with that type of series.
against us against a seasoned vet team.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you give it all you got getting through that series.
Hey,
When you start to fade off.
I'm about to give y'all these numbers again because everybody gonna say it was all LeBron. He had no talent. I'm gonna give you game by game play. Game 1 against the Detroit Pistons in the East Conference Finals. This is what we're talking about, right?
Yes, sir.
So Junior Ilgauskas, 22 points, 13 rebounds.
Yeah.
LeBron had 10.
Hold on.
At 33% field goal percentage.
Hold on. Who they playing against?
The Detroit Pistons.
Detroit Pistons.
Just name that. Name the first 7 on that roster right quick for me.
Chauncey Billups, Richard Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, Antonio McDyess, Lindsey Hunter. That's 7 for you right there.
Hall of Famers.
So once again, all of them are the Hall of Famers, but I'm giving you a rundown of the team that LBJ played with going into that same
We
finals
understand.
of 07 that we're talking
We
about. Once
understand.
again, so Julius Ilgauskas, game 1, 22 and 13. LeBron had 10 points on 33% shooting.
Preach.
Game 2, Anderson
Hey,
Varejao,
we not disagreeing with y'all. They just got
14 and
outcoached.
14.
I mean, out coaching, out playing.
That's as simple as what it was.
Preach.
Game
Out coaching,
3,
out played.
Game 3, 3 Cavaliers players in double-digit scoring. Game 4,
Preach.
Daniel Boobie Gibson had 21. Drew Gooden had 19.
Off the bench.
Off 57% shooting combined.
Off the bench. Good
No,
coming off the bench.
I think Daniel started. Both
Yeah.
of them started because Daniel Marshall came off the bench.
Gotcha.
No, as a matter of fact, no. Eric Snow was the point guard. So yes, Daniel Boobie Gibson actually did come off the bench.
I
Yes.
thought so. I thought he did.
Game 6. Gibson again. 31 points on 85%
Went
shooting.
slap off. I remember that night.
LeBron had 20 points on 20% shooting.
I remember that night.
We got to stop discriminating his teammates. We got to stop it.
Booby went slap off that game, bro.
We got to stop discriminating against LeBron's teammates.
Yeah,
If
that
he's
was a
having a bad
squad,
night,
bro.
which is why I gave my soliloquy earlier. Maybe the play style in which he needed to play and learn how to play, he wasn't ready for it just as much as him having the guys around him.
You can't
Because
say
I
out.
believe he had the shooters around him. He had the
Man,
guys who could
yes.
play.
Yes.
But the play style in which LeBron learned in Miami is the same play style he's taken with him everywhere else he's gone. Now, mind you, him being
But he ain't had that when he was
phenomenal passer.
22.
Say it again.
He didn't have that in 07 when he was 22.
Daniel Boobs Gibson can shoot the ball.
Bro.
But he didn't have the play style together yet.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wasn't ready. It doesn't mean that the opportunity that was presented wasn't available to him. The way that he plays now, that's not how he played then. Now,
but that's my point. That was my point when I said it. We're talking about a 22-year-old LeBron in his first finals. He ain't the same individual. This is a kid now.
Hindsight. All right. The writing was on the wall against Detroit. Because LeBron didn't have a good shooting series, dog.
He was just a freak
No, he
specimen
didn't.
against them.
His squad that y'all say he didn't have was the reason why they won that series, bro.
No,
that's
and then
why
they didn't show up in the next one.
Why I wanted Ace. That's why I wanted Ace to
They did not show up in the next series. Is all I was saying.
He didn't show up, bro.
None of them did.
Okay.
Honestly,
he took all the shots in the finals, bro. Cause you know why? Like I hear a lot of this, man. They got out coached, bro. The Spurs did one thing, went under every pick. That's it. That's not coaching. That's not coaching. That's just knowing your personnel. Dude can't shoot. That's not coaching. I always hear that, Mike Brown ran some of the same plays. Bro, when you on LeBron's team, there are no plays. It's pick and roll, high screen and roll, dive, kick, or finish. That's it. That's LeBron's offense. You saw none of that in the Spurs and Knicks. You saw legit plays. Talk to me, baby. I know what I'm talking about.
I mean, I
saw that series.
We're agreeing with you guys. They got out coached and outplayed. And then on top of, at first I wasn't a fan of Mike Brown of this whole defensive strategy and X and O's on offense. But he finally got it done with New York. So kudos to him. But I had to pull up his coaching staff. You had Hank Engel, Melvin Hunt, Mike Malone, we all know Mike Malone from Denver, and he was on the pop a little bit, and then Kenny Knapp. Who was the offensive mind in those guys? Maybe Mike Malone, because Mike Brown he ain't do no X and O's.
Mike Brown is the same genius mind that put Sacramento back on the map after winning Coach of the Year. No, sir. Darren Fox, that kid got Mike Brown got Darren Fox paid.
He sure did 2 times.
He got Darren Fox paid. And then the same plays, like I said, so you can look and tell, okay? You can look and tell the difference between Mike Brown in Sacramento and Mike Brown in Cleveland. And I'm talking about more than personnel of LeBron James. I'm talking about the style in which their offense that was played. Now, you can see the similarities of Sacramento and New York versus Sacramento and Cleveland. They weren't out coach, dog. Because you
I'm going.
can't.
I'm going with
You
our coach, man.
yeah
Look at the King staff. You got Barbosa, very skilled player off the bench, good with the basketball. Doug Christie, defensive specialist, spot up, hit the three. So that stuff matters and sharing knowledge to add to these players' games. I mean, Mike Brown was always defensive minded, and he that's his thing. Hey, it finally worked for him. I'm happy for him, and he got him plenty of jobs. We can take
yeah,
him back
but
when he's with the Lakers.
it's
Same thing with the Lakers.
that's been a
Defensive
knock.
minded.
Yeah, but that's a knock on Mike, bro. Because it's not. It doesn't take much to coach defense. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, man. That's a racist knock on a man who knows how to coach this game because he coached. You don't go 11 deep in the finals and win unless that's garbage time.
Mhm.
This dude put, man, do y'all understand what we watched in this finals?
Mm-hmm.
This dude put in and implemented his style of basketball. Assistant coach ain't finna approve any head coach or, excuse me, an assistant coach who's the offensive coordinator is not finna run by the coach to go 11 deep in the finals. That's unheard of. Mike Brown did it.
Well, yeah, he
And
he
why
he
was
put
and why was his guys okay and comfortable? You didn't see any panic in going 11 deep because he did it twice. And he went
that's the
10
part
deep 3 times.
that comes
That's
with
coaching.
preparation,
No, that's
putting the team
coaching.
together.
That's
Put preparation,
coaching.
putting the team together. If
No,
you
it's the
know you're
same
not
squad
good at
from last
something,
year.
if you know you're not good at something, why not? Hey, let me get this person because he got the mastermind of the areas I'm lacking in. I don't see nothing
The
wrong with that.
only
That's how you be successful. You're trying to run
the
a business.
only
If you know you're good with finance, why would you go get somebody else that's strictly good with plumbing? Man, they ain't gonna know nobody no freaking finance. Let me go find a plumber because that's his role. So, long story short, that team with New York have been in place for a while. Let me finish. Thibodeau kind of started. He just was hard headed and he did not listen to his assistant coaches. Thibodeau ran his own self out of town. They was already kind of putting the pieces together. It wasn't finalized. They was kind of putting it together, but Thibodeau didn't want to listen and only play 67 players, like I mentioned the other day, and that's his fault. So basically, he got his own self fired for now.
that's
Why you
been
gonna handpick these
that's
coaches?
Thibodeau's that's
You
Thibodeau's
gonna put
MO.
same
That's
thing when he was with Timberwolves.
Chicago.
Well,
Chicago
yeah,
did the same.
Chicago and
Chicago.
Timberwolves. So that's his fault. All he had to do is listen to his coaches. Don't put the guys on the staff. He ain't gonna listen to them. What sense does that make? That's more of an ego thing. Oh, the head coach, I got this. Instead of Mac Brown, time out, he turned his back. Man, I ain't finna be looking at no clipboard, no X and O's. I don't know what's going on. Now we talking about defense strategy. Absolutely, that's all me. I don't see nothing wrong with that. It finally worked for him. There's nothing wrong with that.
If LeBron would have deferred in that final series, they would have won that series, man. He didn't defer at all. He shot his team out of that series, man.
Which series?
The
Oh,
finals,
seven.
Spurs.
I
There-
can
but
see
there,
that.
but there,
I
but
mean,
there was no way for him to defer, unfortunately. Because the same way we're talking about his failure because he didn't show up, if he deferred, it would probably be worse for him being
yep,
as he
you
wasn't
took the
deferred.
words out of my mouth, Ace. I'll
So
be like, damn, you do,
But
damn, you
so
don't.
so
If
so
he
but he
it's
didn't
just
shoot the
deferred.
ball,
it's just a catch 22, unfortunately. For
He
him,
would have.
as
He
great as he
deferred
All
it.
is,
LeBron got to do
it's
is
just
LeBron just need to
like
shoot the
like
ball. Shoot,
I'm
shoot
okay with
within
giving
15 feet of the basket.
yeah, like I'm okay with giving proper criticism, but with certain things, I have to also be objectively as honest and fair too.
No, I,
If
I
he would have done
understand that,
that,
but
because it's the same thing with the Miami series. If he would have played slightly better, made a little bit more shots, made a little bit more effort on the post, when Jason Terry or JJ Barea is posting him up, they would have won that. But the only thing that would have went against him is if another player would have got a Finals MVP instead of him. That would have been the talk of it too. So
I'll
so
say this.
instead of that happening, they lost it, and that's the even bigger thing. And then the fans can switch it. Well, if LeBron don't show up and play well, and you got Dwayne Wade, who's as great as he is, and they still didn't win, oh, that means LeBron is that much greater because when he shows up, they don't win. No, that's not the narrative. That's not the context. That's not the proper nuance. But in that context of what you mentioned, it just still would have been unfair. It would have been an unfair assessment to LeBron.
He would have
If
if so. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. In that Detroit series, that's what he did. And nobody says Boobie Gibson carried them that series. Nobody. That's why I got to push back against what you're saying. Nobody's going to say Boobie. Now, I'm going to tell you to Boobie. Stats say it. And
Just
again,
like
we talking
saying
about the
booby.
Detroit.
That's all it is.
Oh,
Hey, no matter, I always say, man, no matter what LeBron James would have did, people still gonna have a knock on him. So
I'm
that
not.
series was set up. It was basically set up and meant for him to lose. No matter if he would have went out and played stellar
I don't
that
think
series,
so.
he still would not had enough to beat the San Antonio. Do we
I don't
realize
think
who the
so.
coach was? That's Pop, probably one of the greatest coaches of all times, man.
And
Come
he
on
said
now.
and he said one simple thing: go up under the pick. That's all he said. To be honest, he didn't
Well,
coach no hell of a series, dog.
took
Well, that's
great coaching to
coaching.
figure that out and know that would
Exactly.
be their
He's a
You're
weakness.
he's
supposed
a
to make
great
That
adjustments.
took some game
he's a great
studying.
coach.
Hey,
He's a
but the sad reality is, 4 years later, Rick Carlisle did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's called coaching and making adjustments as you're supposed
No.
to.
But it's not just it's not just the coaching. It's not just the adjustments. They realize your game is not as polarizing and as infectious as everyone else believe it
All
is.
he had to do is drive the ball, put the shoes down. He scored 50 points, 75 point a game.
Okay, Charles Barkley. But
Nah. Hey, Sean P, you
for the
sound like that
point, get the
commercial.
point. We just want to make
With
sure he
Kobe,
getting
with
the
Kobe,
Yeah,
with the
paint.
yeah, Kobe.
Kobe Bryant,
Yeah, Kobe. Kobe can score 60
Kobe
points,
Bryant
7
is the
points.
best player in the world.
In the
Kobe
world.
Bryant. No,
Kobe Bryant. Yeah.
but that's not
Shaq
it.
don't know what he talking about.
I just want to make sure you know I'm the big diesel and I come through and I win all the games and I'm gonna dunk on your head. And if you try to
Go
get in
ahead,
there and
dude.
block the shot, I'm gonna make
all
sure I
right,
dunk on your head.
Godfrey.
I'm gonna just make sure I dunk on your head.
he said
Diesel,
Godfrey.
can you dig it? Can you dig it?
I got a postdoctoral degree. I dunk the ball, I smash the backboards. That's what I do. I'm Shazam, Superman.
But it just showed you how non-polarizing his game was even 4 years after he went to the finals and realized that he didn't have a chance to win that one with another MVP candidate in Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, man. It's
The Dallas
and
Mavericks did the
that's
exact thing the Spurs did. They packed the paint because they looked at his numbers. I sent y'all that in the chat. Brendan Haywood said that they had a whole breakdown. At the rim, he's this percentage. 15 feet back, less than 20.
it's the same game plan.
That's the same
Hey.
thing.
So Spoelstra don't know how to coach.
All I know
All
is
coach,
that
that's what coaches when you do. You're supposed to make adjustments. Why not go look at somebody else's film if you're going up against somebody and see how to take out their strengths? What's wrong? I
Yeah.
don't see nothing wrong with that.
I was
That's what you're
Superman.
supposed to do.
I mean,
Big
that's
Kobe.
I mean, that's
That's coaching one-on-one X's and O's.
that's
Yeah.
a game plan, bro.
It's
But that's
it's
not-
called
that's
strategic
not a-
planning.
But that's not to diminish Mike Brown. You got
Man,
a kid.
LeBron
You got a
game.
kid. You got a kid who think he is the system, and that's what we've been saying. When you are the system, and that system is flawed, when you go up against greatness, you're gonna get exposed. It's you had Dwayne Wade and did the same thing. He didn't change to the next year. That's when he changed his game.
Hey,
In a shortened season, lockout, by the way.
Yeah, he had to.
Hey. That's just part of learning, man. I mean, come on. That's just part of learning. Everybody has a weakness,
When
man.
you don't,
I don't see nothing wrong with it. Everybody has a weakness. Even the guys that everybody glorified, Michael Jordan, he had a weakness. We just don't know what it is on top of our
Yeah,
head.
it was.
Everybody has
Quick
a
guards with
weakness.
his weakness. Quick guards with his weakness.
Yeah. Oh, not having Scottie Pippen around was his weakness. How about that, Sean P?
What's wrong? Quick guard of mine.
But look, you can't even use not having Scottie Pippen because even when MJ had Scottie Pippen, he still lost 2 years in a row.
He
But
did.
still, they
3 years
have
in a
better
row.
overall winning percentage
No,
with
no, no, no,
his
no. We can
with
look at the
winning.
overall. No, we can look at the overall, but that is
You
also
know,
still the loophole. That's the loophole. People say
and
that
it's the
MJ didn't start
same.
winning. They say MJ didn't start winning until he got Scottie Pippen. No, he was still making it to
And
the playoffs.
Scottie
He wasn't
Pippen
getting
and
past
Phil
the first
Jackson.
round.
That's when
But
everything
but
was in
they
motion.
got to an Eastern Conference Finals with Scottie Pippen sidelined for Game 7 to get to the finals.
Hey,
No one talks about that though.
Nah,
No one
nobody
talks
talk
about he
about it.
also won with Scotty. He also lost with Scotty. Even, we can
but
even bring up 95 when he came
did
back
he win a
on the
championship
partial
with
team.
Scottie though? Did he win a championship without Scottie Pippen?
No, he didn't, but Scotty didn't either.
Okay, so they both need each other. But my
No,
point is,
it's a team aspect. We never
it's
deny that.
yeah. So
We
once
never deny that.
again,
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Put put D Wade and Skip it in Pippen's spot.
No,
Is Jordan winning?
no.
Oh,
Different
man.
game. Different game. You talking about two shooting
well,
guards on the floor now.
well,
Defensive.
I'm gonna say this.
Defensively, I don't think they lack, but
And then
from a,
and
no,
then he's gonna put stress on the
but
defense.
but from a passing aspect, D Wade would have had to sacrifice his game again, like he did with LeBron.
Did he do it?
No, he
Did he
did.
do it?
He was
Yeah,
a
I mean, he's
man,
not gonna,
and he
but you
did.
don't
I can
you,
see it happening, but
you
I'm gonna
don't
come across
see.
biased. I'm gonna come across biased because that is my favorite player, so it's unfair. But from a passing aspect, D Wade is not the same pass that Scottie Pippen was
He
for that
was when
offense,
LeBron was.
that they ran.
He was when LeBron was there.
And another thing too to add that to Sean P said,
Mm.
the reason why I say no Ace, because I mean don't get me wrong, I'm a Dwayne Wade fan too. He's short, undersized. He played in a brutal era. You see how much D Wade stayed on the floor right now in this era of going to the goal getting contact.
And
So
guess
just
what?
imagine back in the day, man, they throwing haymakers and clotheslines.
But guess what? As
He didn't complain.
lucrative as his game is, and as slick and crafty as he is, he dunking on some of them bigs. So they won't see it coming.
Bro,
I agree.
I
Very
got.
athletic.
I'm sorry, dog. I have data. I have data telling me. I got data telling me.
Okay, SQL.
I got data
Structured
telling me.
language.
Squirrel.
I got
Okay.
data telling me that the first time that the Bulls play the Pistons, I got data telling me if Wade is there, they winning that series, bro. See,
Jordan.
that's to you naysayers who really heavily depend on Pippen. Look at Pippen's numbers, bro.
Pippen.
Once again, I'm gonna come across as a fanboy of D Wade. That's why I'm not trying to speak too much on him. I'm not gonna sit here and say that he couldn't plug and tug what Scottie Pippen did, but the height advantage does make a difference in that era, for one. But two, the passing prowess, not the scoring prowess, because D Wade has been the man. He's been the man, being able to him and LeBron in the Eastern Conference semis getting 40 apiece. I've seen it. Pippen and Jordan never did that, but that was based on the system they ran. Spoelstra introduced a different system that LeBron and Wade were able to play in. However, I would consider Wade more of Jordan than LeBron being Jordan. I would consider
No question.
I would consider LeBron more of Pippen with a little bit more of a downhill game, getting to the
No
rim,
question.
putting
No
pressure
question.
on the rim to get to the free throw line. Although that's where he still lacks at.
Wade is what, 6'5", 6'6"?
No, Wade is 6'4" and did what he did.
Yeah.
And
You've been
some
too
even
nice. You
argue
know,
that
they
he's that
label
tall.
him 6'4".
They still argue he's even that tall to have the most dunks as a player that's 6'6" and under, 6'4" and under, 6'5" and under. He didn't dunk. He has
He's
over
right about
1,000
6'3".
dunks at
He's about
6'3" and a half.
I've
Yeah,
seen Wade. I've seen
Niggas
Wade
getting more
hold.
diminutive by
I
the minute.
seen
By the
Wade.
time we
Yeah.
finish the broadcast, he gonna be 5'10".
He gonna be Smugsy Bowles, huh?
I seen Wade hold down Kobe and LeBron in that post.
Yeah, because he was strong. He was definitely a strong guard.
Exactly.
He wasn't gonna come in there and
I say that
for sure.
I say that to say that he would hold McGuire in that post. who was
But
not, who didn't have a greater skill set than a LeBron and a Kobe in the post.
oh yeah, McGuire from the Mavs, man. That's old school there.
Man,
Man.
LeBron was some garbage in the
But hey,
post.
Yeah, LeBron's footwork is not what we think it is, but because he's super athletic, he's uber athletic, it makes up for the lack of footwork, which is why he
I
did go
said
see
Mark
Hakeem Olajuwon and some
McGuire.
of the other great guys. So yeah,
Mark
I mean, it
McGuire
makes
was
sense.
going to do the same thing.
but
And
well, are we
that's who
forgetting? Since we talking about defense, real, are we forgetting about Scottie Pippen, 8-time first team All Defense?
not-
Like,
No,
I'm
we're not forgetting that. That's
I'm
why I'm
not
giving Scottie
forgetting
Pippen
that.
his flowers. Scottie
That's
Pippen,
yeah.
that's one of the pieces that I can't overlook because
No,
once
I'm not
again, I'm a
forgetting any
DJ
of
no,
that
that.
people,
stands
when
for
my
the
boy
sound
Jay Z
effect.
say, we trying to get this paper long as Pippen arms. Do they understand how long Pippen arms was?
I'm
Man,
not
this
taking
dude
nothing
got-
away.
That
I'm
makes
not
a
taking
difference.
nothing away from
That does
Pippen,
make
but
a
you
difference.
said,
But D
but
Wade
you
is 6'4"
said
had long arms too.
exactly. He had 6 and 10.
Yeah, he had 6'9",
6'10".
6'10" length arms at 6'4". Like he had
6'10".
long wingspan.
Yes.
That's why he was able to get in that pass lane. He was able to get into your cup and steal the ball on the perimeter. Like and he blocking shots at the rim on your bigs.
The Shaq win his 4th ring with Wade playing like Pippen. I know it's coming hot tonight, dog.
No,
I'm
he
gonna need them
wouldn't have.
answers.
No.
I
No, he
need
wouldn't
them answers. I need them answers to come a little quicker than they coming
I'm
back.
gonna
But-
tell
Nah,
you
because it
what,
requires too
John.
much
But
start.
D-Wade was
Hey.
compared to playing like Jordan, and he did get him a 4th ring.
Nah, I'm taking Pippen all day, man. Of course, back in the day, man, give me Pippen
I'm
with
not-
that flat top. Of course, now in that
I'm
era,
not-
that flat top was low then. We're
I'm
trying
not
to
saying-
put him on the team with
I'm
with
not at all
Shaq or-
saying Pippen. I'm not saying at all Pippen was trash, but I am saying I'd rather have D Wade's numbers because D Wade's numbers and his defense. Now, see, I said what Ace saying before LeBron got to Miami because I didn't know how that was going to work out. I didn't. But that second year, when I saw how Wade deferred to LeBron in passing, I said, everybody claiming Pippen this, if Jordan would have had Pippen, man, please. If Jordan would have had D Wade, they're not losing against Pistons, dog. Because he just needed one more person. Pippen wasn't scoring like that, dog.
I'm not even about to sit here and play with y'all. Some of those defensive all teams that Kobe got, D Wade's supposed to have them. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's an argument.
Some of those that Kobe have, Dwayne Wade's supposed to have them. Which is why Book and I go back and forth sometimes because it's based on preference and what people like and it's recency bias. But D Wade is a top shot blocking guard with more blocks than Kobe too.
I hate to do this, man, but I hate to do that, man.
D Wade was a
I was
top.
Superman
D Wade
before
was one of the better.
Man fell off his horse.
D Wade was one of the better two-way players in the league defensively at that, and Kobe got it because of his name and people, liking Kobe. That's just what it ended up being over time. But there were a lot of times D Wade was supposed to get the defensive first team and second team.
And I was
Just like
Superman
in
before Christopher Reeve fell off his horse.
He should have got that MVP. They gave to Steve Nash too, since we're talking about shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Oh, we can go even further back. Defensive Player of the Year, boy, the Michael Cooper got Jordan was supposed to get that in '87.
Yeah.
D Wade Carmelo Anthony was supposed to get the Rookie of the Year. D Wade should have got that MVP in 08, 09.
So you think he should got the Rookie of the Year?
Come on,
I think that was a tight race right there. Either one of them I wouldn't have been mad at because one was getting the Western Conference every single month. The other one was getting the Eastern Conference every single month. Both of them put up numbers, man. Both of them did great.
He
Now,
said Melo and Bron.
Both, Melo and Bron,
they're
very similar numbers that year. I don't really, I can't see it as one being robbed or the other one being robbed. It was a toss-up for real.
But trustee, they do it based off winning And some of these guys are not winning, but they're still getting these awards, which is why they put the 65 game rule in, because you had guys in the mid 2000s and some part of the later 2000s who were only playing 48 games, 52 games, still getting all-star teams, getting all NBAs, getting defensive teams.
I'm getting that. I'm talking
NBA.
about the rookie of the year right now for that one.
I mean,
year.
even the rookie of the year, Melo made it to the playoffs. Both teams only won 17 games.
Yeah.
Both teams only won 17 games.
Denver was in a lottery for a reason.
So,
but because Melo had a better team, how can we qualify him having a better team when the team prior with those same guys on the team only won 17 games? But then he come in averaging 21, and they get to the playoffs.
Look at the Sixers, man. Trust the process.
No, it's not just consensus; it's inconsistent.
Nah, look at the Sixers. Trust the process.
Trusting the process ain't worked for them. Ben Simmons been out the league, and Joel Embiid still in the process.
It worked for the process that they were tempting at that point in time, is what I'm saying.
And I'm gonna be fair with you. Ben Simmons wasn't supposed to get that rookie of the year. That was supposed to be Donovan Mitchell's.
No, I didn't think so.
He got rookie of the year, and
come on, bro. Come on, man. We talking basketball and sports.
Oh yeah, man. That dude missed his whole first year, and then come back in second season talking about rookie of the year. I'm like, what?
Donovan Mitchell was salty about that, and he have every right to be, because he was the better rookie that year because he was actually a rookie.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Well, nobody's disagreeing with this.
So you mean to tell me that I could be drafted, not play, get paid my full salary that whole year, but I'm still not considered in the NBA? But the moment I step foot on the floor, now I'm eligible for awards. Someone who was actually drafted as a rookie played better than I did, but because my team's better, now I end up getting rookie of the year. That's what happened in LeBron and Melo case. Only difference is neither one of them were hurt. They were both drafted at the same time.
I think Ben Simmons.
That's inconsistent.
He must got a relative work for the NBA, man, and behind the scenes.
Hey, that relative can't help him because he out the league.
He was one of them faces that they was betting on back in the day too. They was betting on his face.
Hey, listen. Steph Curry and Jason Tatum are the only two light-skinned brothers who could be the face of the league, and Wemby coming over here for being overseas. That's only three.
Mm-hmm.
That's some hot takes today, man. I appreciate Clergy CB coming through again, of course.
My man. My
crew.
Appreciate y'all,
man.
John P. He was waiting. He was waiting to talk with you too.
Yeah,
so look,
man. Well, you got your boy on.
Put some schoolwork aside for y'all guys.
Hey man, we're gonna take off. We're gonna take off on Friday. But we'll be back here on.
And thus we get a special Clutch Sports News report.
There you go.
Hey, yeah, we might have to do like a little 30 minutes to an hour or something.
Yeah, we might have to do a little mini. But we'll let everybody know in the chat what we'll do. But if some pop, we will have.
We gotta be on it. We gotta be on it if it pop.
We're gonna be on it.
Y'all think something gonna happen by Friday?
Man, it's already happened. They just ain't announced it yet. That's what I got to say.
Hey, the NFL preseason about to start, and we haven't heard nothing from them. So this is the only hot part right now we got. So
what? Oh my man, well, ain't you on the football now? Okay.
I gotta be ahead.
I like this.
Just in case y'all forgot where y'all was at.
When the weekend turns to Monday and the stars begin to shine, we're bringing you a message that'll stand the test of time. We got the wisdom in the building, keeping everything secure. A late night conversation that is positive and pure. Turn your radio up, tell your family and your friends. This is where the true community connection begins. It's a place for inspiration, it's a place for real talk. The most uplifting hour on your late night walk. We got Trusty Sean P, keeping everything on track. Deacon King Ace holding down the back, and guiding the ship with a word so clear. Reverend Larry on the mic is here. Trusty Sean P, Deacon King Ace, and your host, Reverend Larry. The mic is live right now.
Y'all like that
Yeah.
new one? We out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
I like that.